Performed a simple but brief, very important act of presenting my completed assets declaration forms to the Auditor General as required by Article 286 of the 1992 Constitution and the Public Office Holders Declaration of Assets and Disqualifications Act 1998, Act 550. Ghana's assets declaration regime and its related activities have often been shrouded in secrecy, and only unless in special circumstances compliance is often difficult to measure. In times past, I would privately have presented these forms to the Auditor General in fulfillment of my statutory obligation. I have taken this step of presenting these forms publicly as a way of injecting some openness and transparency into the process of assets declaration. I've always maintained that while it is all well and good to punish corruption, a more effective way of addressing the canker is preventing it from occurring in the first place. I honestly believe that if properly curated and enforced, the assets declaration process can become a sustainable tool for tackling corruption. Corruption by nature is insidious and thrives under the cover of darkness. The more light that is shown on it, the more likely that it will be fought successfully. I've also taken this step to send an unmistakable signal to all public office holders, especially those that I have appointed, that I take the declaration of assets very seriously and expect full compliance from them. I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year, that is, by 31st March 2025. I wish to stress that any appointee failing to meet this deadline would face severe sanctions, not excluding removal from office. Even as we strive to hold past government officials accountable for their stewardship, I deem it even more imperative to enforce anti-corruption among our present public office holders. Charity, they say, begins at home. I performed a simple but brief, very important act of presenting my completed assets declaration forms to the Auditor General as required by Article 286 of the 1992 Constitution and the Public Office Holders Declaration of Assets and Disqualifications Act 1998, Act 550. Ghana's assets declaration regime and its related activities have often been shrouded in secrecy, and only unless in special circumstances compliance is often difficult to measure. In times past, I would privately have presented these forms to the Auditor General in fulfillment of my statutory obligation. I have taken this step of presenting these forms publicly as a way of injecting some openness and transparency into the process of assets declaration. I've always maintained that while it is all well and good to punish corruption, a more effective way of addressing the canker is preventing it from occurring in the first place. I honestly believe that if properly curated and enforced, the assets declaration process can become a sustainable tool for tackling corruption. Corruption by nature is insidious and thrives under the cover of darkness. The more light that is shown on it, the more likely that it will be fought successfully. I've also taken this step to send an unmistakable signal to all public office holders, especially those that I have appointed, that I take the declaration of assets very seriously and expect full compliance from them. I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year, that is, by 31st March 2025. I wish to stress that any appointee failing to meet this deadline would face severe sanctions, not excluding removal from office. Even as we strive to hold past government officials accountable for their stewardship, I deem it even more imperative to enforce anti-corruption among our present public office holders. Charity, they say, begins at home.
So I listened to the apology, and here it was repeated by the minority leader for and on behalf of the members of the caucus, and supported by the majority leader. It's not only words. Before me, they demonstrated and assured me of their total support to me and the deputy speakers to ensure that we have an efficient and an effective functioning parliament in Ghana. So I am satisfied with not just the statement, but also their conduct. And I will proceed to lift the suspension of. So I listened to the apology, and here it was repeated by the minority leader for and on behalf of the members of the caucus, and supported by the majority leader. It's not only words. Before me, they demonstrated and assured me of their total support to me and the deputy speakers to ensure
yes, we need meeting the cash. Shane so say ene aye ukwada agefo bo so me da to so dunkuno wa fimpim yenu ne aduonu num nimu Dwabrem dwumade ne yasin konwa na ensema ekotwi kobrema nyina de ni nyina ba be somo ena awia yi dimamode ne entena free sabede kozi se nwumre no sia ebebo ntiama me producers agina machi bomachi dom pumping na Bila Radio Krejumedian Life ewo Spain Aegean Radio so London Patmark Radio Bar Radio Mansan Radio Brainy Radio ne Sahara Radio wonum nyina Krejumedian Life ewo UK abrochimemu Case Radio ni wonum television anso ewo Paris France abrochimemu na Dachima Radio so Denmark Rakus FM ewo Belgium Sky FM wo Columbus Ohio US abrochimemu baby akasa fidie koduru no information centers ahodo atwa ye ho ahia nyina nso Krejumedian Life baby Mamadi for us a voice note ni share mo 0505 225578 0505225578 the social media handles no Dwabrem e Facebook and also YouTube no so apaya OTEC 1029 FM OTEC 1029 FM aye Facebook na Dwabrem abamadi follow yan na Dwabrem e YouTube no so nso a konsabo adoma no so na chese wa subscribe ya no abribi e besin konwa no o sabeka aye live feed no na onso atumi abo Dwabrem sabe be obotumi de wadwenkyere enso ahia yen ho na bibia kama ana obotumi so akotie en live e wo www.otecfmghana.com so Dwabrem ho a obotumi en live e obotumi etie live e wo tuning app no so wa so na samu fa san sebnu krojin jebre Dwabrem na kenkani nyina na bibia so enko anim pere yom mami kobo datonde hu dawuru na memra me ba mami ajo atando ne na kokoto ba be kame ho yedi nsem gina ba be somo me ba sisia
mami moni adwuma udan ya ye fe
mira me da se na esomo ye no na aka o
ano de anyine ho mami aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima C complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan ne nyunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba edan bia utumi di go so efo ena enwe na achen enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses yi ego dan so wia na odi donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing aboso aka ho oh na chese adwuma na NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing donima dia bay ye o ma hodo ye wo NMK long span alloying and governance IBR and NMK nails emupia nso se woni sika donima e ma otua ne kakran wenum ye latest producer donima dia ba abeka dada ne
enti me nko he
kwasafo YF Johnson obenjiare anafre 0244 054126625 and 0540-101-555. Donima Cell Complex. Bebia at the power F1.
Apomode mapade enoane hepa plus mixture. Apomode mapade enoane hepa plus mixture.
Unia, Pavi, and the Plaxmox mixture no malaria dronana. Anne, say an answer. Who be the same wife, you know, you're tested positive. Ya no be no. Says a malaria one in na. I'm in negative. Adia ho. One hour hepa plus mixture no. And what do you swabba? Cynthia. I was so immune system. I strong the beer. Anti Pavi.
A support to immune system no.
Na plasmox no so to malaria no go. Malaria symptoms. At say etipaye. Afia one more tour and one numsa. Achakura 4 days. Na Pavi and the plasmox mixer. One no to malaria and asakura. And yes, I dear doctor. From 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A pin for about or more manufo and Quadawan in Field in Nunca. Our pharmacist and her shop.
FDA AJ Jodin Crato. And one Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi Plasmox Hepa Plus mixer to malaria and asakura.
Sweet darling.
My beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busia no mama hodia ba. Busumi pini mentia se medo.
Tie Hepa Plus mixer enya adwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no. Afie kra na ebe ye onwanwa mo. Aduro ye ma general well-being. Abusua pomudin ho hia me yie. Esne bibia. Entimi manom pafie ha.
She wo ye Hepa Plus husband.
Ye de why Hepa Plus husband and there also we Hepa Plus wife na abua no. Hepa Plus mixer my dear Grady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus nyina apem for about or more manufo and kwada woni mfie du mienu ka ho. Our pharmacist na herba shop atufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer.
FDRG Ejodin Kratoya.
Upgrades are nice, but stepping up is woohoo. Because when you upgrade with GoTV, we'll step you up to the next package. Upgrade today to get more than more with Step Up, where if you're on GoTV Plus and upgrade to GoTV Max, you'll get even more with GoTV Super. Get big value, get big entertainment, get stepped up to even more with GoTV. Upgrade today on the My GoTV app or visit GoTVAfrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31 March 2025.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. OTEC 102.9 Yekoya Yasan Abba. Dwabrem Jumadi Suni afena do kasa fidia to ha. Akwa Basonko ena mede ema prof.
Kahe.
Yeah. I'm from to say.
Oh, young father, my holding.
Oh, said I'm catching some when you hurry up. Say be able to call.
Oh, Eja. When you go at the chain.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Some no son I be brave. Be my idea so kuma man for kakran kakra. Anti ye best ye aban say on your proactive. O man home so na bibia so nya kama fama yen. And yes, I ever had dreaming because near my cockoswono. If he near dear try a huashiano, I know a dim pa cholera and also kumane kum.
The Huni and Fanny Kumane for see
Kumane kum. Nana, and yabate to the beer, unhuns or 1070 biana or Yamashu, now Yamashu. Na contempt of court. I can't a year honorable and escumi.
I sumo piana.
We are MP. Sir, me kite say on inauguration of the 9th Parliament. Abra omobo modia acclamation. This speaker season. Speaker ka say before obeswe omu in no. MP na wa ha na ompeswa so ho no. Nyoma bi enkoye ni ade ade abomodiana. Make sure say Oma can be manesi. Still na honorable NS Kumi edit dwam. Tom the camera on him. Sajro phone in his way. Speaker can say we no. Quickly and on picking a shot into not the TV nisu kaka onunkwa. MP dey a camera capture ni asemu ho. Ampanyampa yenkomra court friend nso a wanko inti Gary ne makoko gina mu ema eye asem na onim so no de as far as legal issues are concerned with the MPP okogina mu na Supreme Court omukoye no amampene Gary ne makoma na nkasa because na nyoma bi e wo se anankrata bi e wo se ni mako etumi file no unfortunately wantumi am file inti court ampene no amana nkasa na mene okasa sisi court issue bench warrant se yenkoche ayakoti MP NSKumi
wow
na awiai abra court issue bench warrant no ningina na NSKumi wo parliament and he was in parliament anopay okọ parliament enti ohwe ano no so tension no a burusu ba no na I say wate so NSKumi ko parliament anopay awiai na me so me free parliament na me nyante ye wa consult minority leadership enti yenyante ye wone ma part eye askwa MP edin komo oni afenwoma ken enso edin komo but as I talk to you before me be free fiaba no me ye course we na NSKumi every parliament
okay
omama na every parliament say omotedi course na say enti omama NSKumi every parliament because when free wa ye penache na dada say ye issue bench warrant say yem fankoche no na onim say eba no issues bi say yes brakot wa ma wansanko ningina na akofa contempt ndi aba no na eba no say ya uridi lawsuit no nso a it can tantamount to a jail term and only asame da ho sisi ya nti e say NSKumi oye very very careful and yes zontoli wo na organize labor and so any aban share free and ra besi sabre aban a propose 6% increment. Organized labor said there be that amuntiase inti die tibia no ombesa postpone arrange for another set date na omotumi aban asan kwakoto meeting no so eso
okay
ti kakra ewo ho I don't know na yento aso
abusian ye to aso na nsem a etwegu aba fontintan fidie so no ye de abremo na ensam na doso ebu on ma ohuna na oyema hyew se enti sasem we esi ene ye de batie fo muntie na mutifi am ankasa ne die mu a modibi afam ho adwen na asem we di adwoa ne Dr. Cash muntie bi mame papai omare wade on se oye NPP former vice chairman as wa ba man ye say ebra na onu ana ban ewo ho NPP aba ono baby osum kodru ye obeye former vice chairman ni mawie school manya adwuma bre bi obebom panifo pnom biom se adwuma ni ho so no mo che adwuma man krofo to say eye ne ya papa was CEO phone mo di nkomo nyina okom so ko online ko apply ko be apply vetere sam do a former national vice chairman edema NPP amanyuko no opemso besi ne man me ensa anya adwuma anye se na ya na nkrofo ka se appointees ka ho bie na NPP lusu yi revelation eba ne no kre se appointees no omuyem ni oma busiafo no be hwe party members party oma hwe wo na abede hu lusu wan o ahwe ire no ma se ba na ma ire ma koto aba wan enkoto ma Ghana for anto mu dis woman to am NPP ya oma akra no mu nyino mu kuma ho ye ko enanim na NPP fo no a na mabule mu ka kire empanfo mu se nkokora to san hyemra ntie diem ento mu nya amanyoko ni mabule mu no na mabule ni hia futu obi makọ Jeffrey mpanfo no ho no mu ahode ntimi nye Salam Mustafa kire se NPP amanyoko ni se die ato se mabule no sorry to no ye national youth organizer no odi animu no ne mabulu na giama yuko so ahwa yi mu adwuma to sere pa se empanimfo de wa mayuko no munyai na omumfa ma omumabulu no no mum enyem adwuma tinten fidie so nsemi eje ntena ha wo so pa
na nux fonso akasa ne wo mo kanyina da ene se February da etoso aduonu enum 25 February eyadia wamo ebeye wo ye kire e de etia aban titru ene waye kempanyimfo na ne ntia wo mo kasa ene se yete ha na beto dwa se enkwada ni bia wo mo ekotworo wasi no waya kese English math science ene kumase ha kora wo mo begu hon manya sem ketwa kora ye nuksufo de beto dwa se ye release ma wo mo investigations ahodo bia wo mo eye wo mo nyana so ade nkambia yesa chadodo wo mo ka ene mo brasa ka waya ke fonfan tututu omnia maye nanso besi ne wo mo antie de wo mo kanti nux de wo mo kanie 25th year wo mo eba be yo ye kire chenchire nche ade akira wa ye kene ne mpanyimfu akira wo mo se emba fane result na waje aboso wanya na adu so be release no aboso wonya mu ema nkwada no ehunu omo left to right so omo be cover verse so omo be ye den na omo hu de wo mo ebe ye emu ensam no ewa ha Ghana banya bo amane e kirebu ese enchakura national economic dialogue no ebe koso ene we ye hyase 3rd March ane de akwa we 4th March ye nyina betena se ne atoato adwena bobo adwene ni ahwesa wo man no ye ne den ne ayeyie amambo no ekosen economy na kwakodu sen ye nyina betena se na ye ne oman mu ni nyina edi enkomo Ghana mampanyini John Dramani Mahama so ka hu enu ti fali sofo so kwache one wasan edi ababa tu dwa wo kiremu ese enche forum no bema Ghana fo nyina kwanya na challenges ahodo a wo ewo man yi mu friend economy hu no wonum nyina tumi di ababa tu bedwasere de na tumi aboa ema aban nso afa abawom na oman chekere ne de kankro yatumi aye entimated edi kosi ne fofu so ne yewe anim se dwumadie ebeba so ewo oman emu.
President John Dramani Mahama I swear in 31 members of a council of state. So and also ho. Oh yes, was swearing. Oh yes, 31 members of council of state. Inti the dikan Justice Sophia Akufu Okahu be retired. Okahu. Ono institutional selections ena the autosmienu Mohammed Ahmed Al Hassan, former Inspector General of Police IGP. And
so we are bono yantom so aba
and the institutional ono ahwe
obo omudin
ena a 4 no third one here Air Marshal Michael Sampson OJ retired, former Chief of Defense Staff. Na oji awo ya JB otoso mienu president of the National House of Chiefs Owombi said ebeya bibian so ebeya kama enti okahu bi na 11 members na omampanyi eyi omu for parliamentary approval no da sebrebo ama dako chief of Achim Kukrantumi okahu bi na osaberima Kwasi Ata a otoso mienu ekaho Paramount Ugwa traditional area Justice Vida Amankwanua enso ka ho bi Amankwanua akoto Bamfo Chief Justice ono so ka ho bi former Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana o ka ho na yewo Jakpa Akọ Ade Borenyi a odikan Paramount Chief Owo Mankpan traditional area Ura Kletos Avoka. Oh okay. Soka Kletos Avoka. Ura Kletos Avoka, former MP Zebila constituency Okahon, and a retired Edward Cobley Do Ajaho, former Speaker of Parliament on Otosu in Sia. The Otosun son Dr. Eunice Brookman Emisa, former Minister of Health. Your Mrs. Betty Mood Idrisu, former Attorney General Cynthia Comley Ajete onoso ka ho bi Mrs. Molly Enim Ado, former ambassador onoso ka ho na the otoso dubako na sa jemfo otoso mienu Queen Mother of Eyima traditional area onoso ka ho bi nti 11 na omampanyi appointed here for parliamentary approval no eno na maboni nyina so de amawo no na yenhwe 16 na aka no am free all the 16 regions no am de to am so aba asante mantem de no koye we no go green no Maxwell Boache enye Swami Ofusu Boachi o Maxwell Boachi Western Region on no ka so the youngest person or war council of state no emu I think it's 32 years and Hakim Adai and also a minor of Free Central Region na nene Drolo Boso Adamte Odikan a educator and also a Greater Accra Region na a Gabriel Aduvo Kobla Tanko Kwamigan Atokle and so a Voter Region na Kuran Evelyn and so a Eastern Region Michael Ado ewo Western Region na Ochre Yaw enso ewo Ahafumantem Dr. Kusi Boachi Yadom ewo Bono Region Ogura Obimpe Yaw debi nya Obimpe enka me yade na kwantem me ye yina free region mu eye pim Yaw Gabrese a otoso enum ewo Bono East Region and Richard Kings Atipo and so our OT region Alhaji Mohammed Mumuni and so our Northern Region Abudu Seidu our Savannah Region and Michael Kwame Upper West Region Thomas Moore Ditundini Adaili and so our Upper East Region Ashanti Region Yero Obimpe Ashanti Region Yero Obimpe
Ni papa no
sir.
Oh, sir.
Listen, no northeast any Ashanti region any.
Sir, your friend say.
By enemy.
Oh yes.
We know our own.
Yeah, just papa. Me papa me chiri badi. Need to ira obimpe. Na papa dan papa no. You know. Ohumi ohumi die but we die. Minim no pa. Baby ani etie die ono an je krokre mi akrakra.
Yeah, type friend. All right, okay. Inti when na anamuntu a omampanyi etu ye no e Ghana amamra a edibu man no afia pema hankuna de okunu mienu no wom ohwe titiri asem no a etoso eye de wotwe nkunu no a yes the Council of State inti anamuntu bia omampanyi etu afa aye san hihye hu no e Ghana amamra nim eno na wahweso a ode etu sa anamo no ajwa munso mo
no enti yentraso ewo ahasi na ensama hodo ya etwaguo no yemfa entraso ewa ha metwaso ewa ha dia na mepema komanim owuradom levo na wotwetwemu yebomamane se wode atu dwaya wo kirembu ese so obi age appointment bi se wo ba behwom na wonia wanye na adwene se obe declare ne asset ene na nipa mema ne nwa ha ne ho so wo ba bagi post bi kura sanse declaring of assets no for public office holders no was physically verified. Yes, bia ye kan krata so ase we declare bia ye nhwe se yampa we na waha we waha we eno ebebo man no na se woni obaji atum ne kwakwa book so nsem krata so paper so nsem de emwa onia no so obesom na wobaji atum se oman ne hyehye ye fa wo se bra besom no wo ajapade we na declare na wo kire physically se nie dia eno ne beboa enkoba se bekwakwa book so krata semu bia enti womo aya appointi omo no womo emfanhye won mutirim se we ebe physically verified enti onia wonyi ntuma na se wapa ba bia chena nya saade a womo ama ba die womo behwe hunu se emra no sade esie no wonom atumi ede aye adwuma
na National Education Forum bejekwa mpanimfo abo ya wonum nyina ehye to adwen afa Ghana ngomasua ho no ana ba amane se oye nyina awie a kire so a March obenum besumeni mu a na wode wonsem obo anu nyina wawie na ode koma Ghana mampani na waso ye boa ma ngomasua egina bra no man mu no wonum atumi eto ho anamon edo na Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba amane we die enya se kane no a Ghana Mighty Committee ana otia bejekuo so nyehwehwemu no wie de dwenkyira na nsusu ye ba na akade ne mfuturo bo ho no so de onya ne sakra adwempo bia ombe kire bia se oye beboa ma Ghana ngmasua tumpon so obeye tia no wama onum saa ahotoso no na ye kwere nanim no se akotia mpidi die waka nti ma memfa no ntu ho no na National Service Authority for kire se womo borehole rig kai am di tu borehole bia tumi di tu kofom na watwe nsuo no ngrofo bi wi a ye rai hwe anu mu hunu or just not track car by Hokraka home. Nyamiadum National Investigation Bureau for any national security for Kabmabwa, ama National Service Authority for Nsaka, Omoka Noa, Penny Quancha for Hechi, Felix Jemfi, or the Krata Babon, Jose Omokane Ireno, Woodmehu.
Na yakwa yensuano ebetro dwa apoye mantem do emu se yadia excavators ahodo bi yakwa kwa hyehye na womo kwa hyehye se excavators no yesusu se forestry fo ne kodi se adwuma no ba bia no mo sha wotu fo magudie no na sa da ne beba na aka ho bi ma emaburu bi wo ho won ma shode ede atu edwase ye benenos excavators biem yes an hyehyɛ biem pa dia ene won memburu on mpasua ne so dia won ka so ne empanfo be ya adwena enye yie kura won mo kyerɛ sɛ empo si yakwachi obi sɛ wo hye kwaye mo sɛ so wo sensase yakwaye wo bunua gu wo sɛ no a yɛmfa wo niam famra kwan so excavator si yebetumi kura dia ye bibi foforo na sɛ wo nia yɛbɛkɔ na egya dem bɛɛbɛ dia wo ne ahye ne nyina dade enya dia won mo ene forestry fu a won mo ebedi dwuma no ɛwɔ mpasua ne so no ɛyɛ ewo asemi hu a enye yentia yenso ano na watwetwa mu awie ye na beto dwa emu nsam a maburu nso wo ho on maka wo ho abombo ede aba beto dwa eno no yemfa seda no ema bofo etna sisei a wo boye chi dom ansama hodo ni nyina de kenkan ede ema wo kai wo se obetumi ade chi Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, X and Twitter ni so OTEC 102.9 FM afi WhatsApp voice note no ya me ente wonka 0505 225578 0505225578 nana akwabia sante wosa semba bada bi se yabusua ensase awade japade bi ena obi peso ofa kwan bi so abu a wo de fabra obeka siesie ade yi atoyie ebi ade sie kura wo mu adanse eno nso ye kase fa ka homaye nenye mu a nasam no woni akire ma wo 0536 222-554 0536-222-554
Enra ena yenyan
rent for house or not house for rent
Enra ena edabi eno de eye it's okay mama hwe sabi pa no oye
okay
Enra ni yenyan te yes communication minister our that NCA so almost shut down some radio stations. Menyanti say is it Guma FM or Boko? I'm shutting it down because I'm shutting down security issues. No.
Think of what you can say man afi sujagun to kwana wo hu ni.
Na Tribrantan ni langa ni adia ha dream pa.
Crofom Ray.
Mende. Menyanti say radio stations ne bi wo ba bia ni adia omu nyina shut it on down. No another screen so no yes a fire group of companies sunyane on frequency near 90.1 megahertz you're shutting it down and Isaac Consult Limited Tamale 89.7 yatum and then Abu Channel Media Group and then Adidome then that's the Volta region no you're shutting it down Ochiami Radio Limited baby any 99.7 do holidays as I said Suruku cost was that station so yeah too and then Mumin then Mumin Bono Foundation Techimai and also 90 the same frequency and Uskani Community FM and then and Cran Quanta also 99.7 sir and also
stations 3 ne was in
99.7 could you that's why 99.7 so all right okay the information is a free communication minister urban and you know so about re-registration and what's an adwin oh munya but re-registration your day back. Why? Answer na yes yen wudi.
Yeah, mam tumi am ka sa Ghana na mo dia no bia head ope. Yeah. Some people before buy am e ko deal lies ah mo so mo buy another registration. Some you better man so pa mo nim dia munya sam so mo di bu man na we. Ade ba ko pe. You want to pay the 4 times. Ade. O man mo kwa na mo dia.
Yankonom Hepa Plus.
O man kwa na mo dia.
Ansana no e ka he adaro ma.
Yankonom Hepa Plus.
Mami birthday wishes ahudo we.
And can me you mic na free mo.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, I get to do it.
Mami nyem free ho ne ko. Happy birthday we eko ede amahajia. Haja, happy birthday to you. We if you want kasa wakuma franka ho franka se wodododo na kwakwa wa wodai die wasran kwatentia hoodi wom sika ene de wo bo ho mpaye bia wasre ede mahajia ya ma wodapa eradi ensha happy birthday going out to you. De di hono ekọ ede ama honorable Peter Ata Asenso wo manso edubia MPP constituency organizer ukroya wo ye head teacher ewo manso edubia United Basic School we free anase ho honorable awoda pamunchia enko emma erade enshirao ni aka ni nyina yesere erade so ade be ma happy birthday to you. Birthday no de di ho no eko ede ama ora Jonas Bona Kwabri East Municipal Town Planning Director we free Dr. Niwat enafi akonoba opokunyako eno nti ora Jonas Bona bebia wo bia no awoda pamunchia enkoma o ye obo ho paye bia no yesere rade so ade be ma happy birthday going out to you. God bless your new age. Ha he ready a short and simple
you are semi wa metia na msere na bia na bia si wa ban
for kwalani asake omnana
termination of a year post election appointment no omuka say omhwena omo scrutinize no anti NPP national organizer you no na bi was you aban
ka he sa appointment we de yen hwen kan biem o yen hwen kan biem
sa
yen hwen kan biem ebidiem o ya pa o
send here
obi e posti no afi kra no okonya adan wakwa akosieska ahase wona asini foforo wakosiesim wo san bebe fie
na 2016 2017 proud to 2017 osafoma for kasai sa we sa sen we hu o kan sen bebre
amanyofo ntia amunya ise nyama bi wa abodi amanyosem ya
sa tapes ning na wa ha
bibia ne de be politics okuro ma
osafoma for coveting and he said the same thing
e dia asem krani bibia enfanya politics
Matia
so bi be ya adwuma so bi nya adwuma no de mfa mo ho ya fanya amanyo
inti unim politicians ning na problem and a mistake omo ye ne say omo be free aban mu a obi a ho pre no
foforo ba repetition
inti wani mra ho so no na wa fa nipa bia am go through due process esida ebi to MPP time on ba aban mu no and afmafo said the same thing omo so ka say they revoke
amanyofo munya careful
yankona mene doctor eni nkomo fear something na no ane Hepa Plus Pavi and a plasmos mo
na nyame adom nipa dodo no a for the first time na omo edi ho adanse no eno nso ahyase ba say obi wo ha na wetie OTEC any other platform so but na onya akwanya enom Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos no onya akwanya enom bi da but 2025 yenya yen kan say newcomers and our first time users are not only say wakwa akonom ne saa but or share testimony just say ababe ni je say mesre utie OTEC FM o first time utie ni na utie but onomu bi da mesre ni tuanamo we anamo papa eboa wan kasa unipadua no ni yedie de me friend general well-being no anamo a utu concerning that and into Hepa Plus Pavi and a plasmos me can say enye aduru a o kwa akoto ane se okoto o kwa akogya nti udu drugstore bia na o se yenyi yibi ma na won so no ema bibia so enkoso sa pepepe nti enya afi na ukobon kompo na ukotutumrika akobra ansa na won saka bi na me de me personal line chewa utie anade wa wo hwe ana wa monitor program no online me personal line abetumi afrem o se doc Hepa Plus Pavi ne Plasmos mate ho asem na menom ne sei doc mate ho asem na ehe kura na menya bi anom ehe kura na me so me pe bi ne mabusuafo anom a me kwa menya ne doduo mu me personal lines ni 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 ebia wa amanone o pese onso de bi je samba
okay
omne wa amanone no onya bia onom na odibi nso amema ne namfofo na woni a oni omo yadwuma nti wonso pese wa amanone onya bi nom na woni a etwa ho ahia no so enya eduro ne so mfaso na ode je samba simple personal lines out wa amanone wo do address ebefa so no 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 kai say a helper plus pavi ena plasmos ho asem ena yeka utie me ebia wo how ba ku mienu miensa bia edi unya atena onigye so a ama bibi enkoyie ewa asetene mu mesrew we dey awgwa hom de obetumi aya ebeboawo ene say obebia ya ton adru
okay
udru hono ma o say enidie ni ahobrasie mu munyi hepa plus pavini plasmos ni bi na menkonom simple we dey motivated the oton with 60 Ghana cedis ebi kura na o tie na wasan kunya asesam but o dey eni say o spend more than 60 cedis so obenya hepa plus 1 pavi 1 plasmos 1 sa na tie na onsa kesa aduro no a boa ma onipadua na nya hoden to the extent say obi a all go through yare ba ko mienu miensa ebi kura wa no maduro wa ko hospital wa treatment na nida so mpo asa nipadua na nkasa beteki responsibility na hwese dey na me well being no begina yie na atumi aye edi aboa mo how no so afiri ho nti testimonies aya na eba obi was dog na me menses no for some time ni ema obi dia 3 years obi dia 6 years obi dia 8 months obi dia 6 months na menses no ema obi dia no dia eba wo nanso chese untumi entwro hwe mfa ho chese sebi esoku a wie for the whole month no obi so dia pains obi go through ansaka krakra beba watumi enya obi nso sabi infections inti ama eniema agiegu ama na nia bia abroso ahemfie no nya ahemfie bio ma no sabi akwakoye ohaw foforo ena edi ama no obi so kra wo hono ma na ne haw nyina ne sesabio ne yefunu mu ena aya na owo haw o sabi ehunahuna no obi de diabetes obi kra de na koma ya rebi obi tuase aya na twetwe no obi e driver ni obi e mason obi e pamade obi spray car obi e mpaboa obi e presenter obi e osofo esno bia ne se de n'adwuma etie but ne nyina ba wie se uni ahoden a nurse no ntumi nye uni ahoden a doctor adwuma yi ntumi nye ne yie wapom ensisi so yi a police ni ntumi police ma ne nye yie student a wusua de ana apprentice a wusua adwuma se ohonye den wapom no bibi etochima adwuma ne kura na adesua no ntumi ensua ne yie eno nte ne ye kanfo se fa ne se wonyare Hepa plus pavi plasmos o nom ama wo hu akoso ayedin acknowledging the fact say yensu yenuane yemframa impo ye phones ene kra de che say radiation no advance on say yenyusu earpiece ne hands free no kra no say acquire something which is there ehye asuma ne say ehye asum misre o de yentumi ngi ya hu free o haw nyina mu eni ti say akwatra so me de menwenam me de min tiki milk me de min tiki ya trasa ni ema ne ti yo usuro won't mean kase won froka because car to we see won't mean kase won take vegetables because they chemical yemu ye nama ye import be nyina ho nsem no won't mean kase nsem wo ho nti dibi ubedi eno nti na ye prese ya pom so be gina yie ye well being ni be gina yie ni yetumi overcome some of these things are a downgrade a tien apomodin so no eno nti Hepa plus pavi plus mo say there yenam nyankopon mo bro ho so toto sere obi ase sabe enya se okon na do aduro no mo ena enya se o de yare bi nti o anase opa bi draw to the extent say opa se wonu maduro dabi se say enya wo na opa o but ababe necessary say obeboa wu ni padua no ama ni padua no so agina yi last time lady ba kon nurse ose doc what can am say me try aduro ni mi o sha say 2 months o sha say around November last year ose doc me sha say na me hu se sa na me ngina yi o ye nurse ose na maka kan watie mia na o fido so de ma me num bi ma doctor nhwa ade ose ne mense said ye si flow no wo hu se sa na no problem
wow
asesa
na nkoyi
na eba ose 2 days na eno kra na mayi but o sha say November no December dia ohunu ye January dia ohunu ye no hu se afi wa ye free ne ye funa na sabi emu oduru wo hu so o ye light asisi ene wa ye active
wow
o se na himfe no so ya himfe wa penti mu kama
oh okay
uhu ahimfe otumu so we die
ahimfe ahum kama ma eho twade ukọ ya upie gwa na eyo star bi
o se do no an kasa ehu se wa ya himfe ne kama Hepa plus pavi plasmos enya oyare nti o obi wan pompo rashes na egu no bema bi o ha infections e bia onya bibi die odiwie ya ne minim hyehye no insuo kura free ne minim ne sabi oni hunimu ba obema tiase enya me na me bekirikiri makwa akiri doc say infections etete obema eyo how bebre ma well being nginege ne yenhwe ade obi dwonso sem ne den obechimwa asem adwonso na obisa asem bi na meni gye ho say na dwonso so ye chima asem adwonso ana
we
but ade ekoso
sa
enyima obi bechimwa ansana obedwonso kra wasonche Hepa plus pavi plus
that's right
bomadin kopa binom na ma woni padua no enye free enyema atu ahye yenso de ye electronic de ye physical de ye chemical o de se de tie bia no mani padua no mom engina yi na obehu se boa ma wadi ohawa hodo so nkunim je me personal lines yi na frame my numbers near 0542
77 85 72 0542 77 85 72
and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 ebia wa manone wo de befa 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 na yedin komoni nyina na ya ma onipa anigye anwie pe ya na se komoni ya anhya se kra ankaye o eninti sabe de ye kan ye nyina no ebia wo doubt na me mema se me nkoyi aduro we ye boa me osei sabe me diabetes me tie me ye sabe me ho ekeka mi sabe o me ma se me nkoyi ninti Hepa plus pavi plasmos dear Dr. Cash ken atisa na simple litmus test na me kire o we de obema wutie me kope Hepa plus pavi plasmos na fa o Ghana ne to akiri Ghana ya me ken mpoanum Ghana ya making banana 5 wasem kwadunum obema bi otime nka no wei wo de ye wei fa so ye nhwe se de ye kana etisa na entisa
na entisa
yes ube se
try na kpo
yes onyankopon ti na ye yemu oban so apeso wo se de ye ken enti etisa na entisa misrawo atinkana yira infections enema jegu enema bebre enkoyi a misrawo wo de onomo Hepa plus opavi ena plasmos for watadwini bitoto akire ne yenhwe wonso adwonso sem eye issue se droben ne demo se wo chimo se wo de wo bebransa adwonso no wotumi anya bi ana adwonso ntentema eye abnormal nom Hepa plus pavi plasmos now de yenhwe de be free mu aba me personal lines no ofrem ya meje wo so me no bedin komo no ema obana wo SHS no wahunu se de obenom no obabi o JHS ana wonua bi o papa bi odihye bia pesa ono so num bia o pesa hunu se obenom ne sei metume bo ase akiro kai se obano wo SHS a obema ne capsules na wakire ne se obeda bia na onyi capsules no 111 enom Hepa plus 1 Pavi 1 plasmos 1 obano wo JHS ono so betumi anom in fact address say abeya busua na dru mema enkoye se o yampanyimfo nko a na yakan yema no akɔhye wan kana bi misrew ye ma abusua ni nyina so anya apomuden
that's right
ene die adru a ye nom ema ya pom esisi ye ho so no Hepa plus pavi and plasmos misrew menkonom nsaden emfa nko sewu ni padua no men konom China duro bi ema ne mfa nko yo how emra wo ni wabusuafo enei simple wo yo be ma na opeso hu so mema asem no wo putu no on tester enkofa China duro nkokun wo de HEPA plus pavi plasmos fa we so ye hwefa kodunum tu akiri opanyin bi try bi na wafrɛ abɔ abaso ano pay papa de o kan nyina nse doc me hu se de mu kan OTEC FM no saa ne tie ɛno ɔde kodunum tu akiri na ɔsa ahomachi nyankopɔn gye ne so mpaebɔ bɔ ye nyina no kese bibia ɛkɔ so kan
gye ne so
yes onya kramoni obato so krame ye obo modern tms menya mi ɛso
na nyom to asesa
me personal lines abet me afrɛ me 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 Owa Manonia 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 say HEPA plus Pavi
Ena plasmos
gana ha be bia obetumenya biato na ne bo no enye den ene tine ka se ye kogye enom ene ade ba ko bi ye mefe na mo sister station ye program no panyin bi bobro mo se doc wonya ho 82-year-old woman na ofri do nyina
wow
ebae o se doc na me pe wanim na ahwe keke na o se ntin e wone na ho ne tumi sori so minim so hu sa ade ni bi da eba sa o so ntumi nya no ho hwe HEPA plus pavi plasmos 82 eno sha se ononom ene ntina esoaso ne nan ho a ema nante kraya na ene den no o se ohunu bi o de e kan kwesi ne se ma wo bi no ngina ye me numbers no fra me bra me sorry for drug store be eton aduro bia na kwagi binom 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 amanone for 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 HEPA plus Pavi
and a plasmos mo me da say all right okay ye beto aso na ye di djuma no na kai se na NDC NNPP for omienu enko na beba yenya MPP ni na MPP for no from esambe so tifie na ototo boba park so ye frewa omfa ti NDC Mahmoud Kabore Dean of Ashanti Regional Constituency Communication Officers post bago say and CPP Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa Ashanti Regional Secretary Alhaji
cash
na kwaba na empum te say
empum de na memura ensuru na me action kaka
enra nsuo no asemo
nsuo na me action
could you believe say ye mu bi ante say nsuo no kreto
me de to na mofi because no na mofi na to na apa me na my hot
okay
me action tin ko de
Alenza nam from umpa
very
wow
so we shall want to
usha hadi I want to ye pie ye na je say
na enye easy me cheme me carpenter e bishaji man your friend abrabo carpenter
osan bodan so
o ya de pa na be boa me de ne kakura mi entu abrabo we de me ba ya so Vidal but Tafobian is very known guy.
Oh, okay.
Very famous carpenter.
You must so any.
Oh, yeah.
Obian himself friend Abrabo.
Son of
yeah, okay. I hope say Enra and cause damage be brace, huh?
Oh, says I don't seal never say.
Okay.
Another cost I may planning for that.
Oh, so sorry. It's nature.
That's what nature.
It's nature. Quickly, fallout from the educational National Education Forum. Nyan ntie se omo de omani a Western Region. Chese forum no ekoso gidigidi pa. Hodie no enra omo tumi ediba na wieye. But do you think say National Education Forum no betumi solve educational crisis no?
Cash be say. Ani di ka mamencha wati fo ina na mencha CP for abutem na ewie. Na I mean mencha abrabem so bi abrabem chow for your kindness I am me. Cash education ana adisua ana nimde ade bia hia papa o ma bia no so ma ba beko nanim hia education ope education na odi abobra sabi wan ko skukura na do level bia ade position bi okura wonti occupy and na yati wa yake kan sami na nimde fo bi na asode no osoro ena me of man e yo higher eninam. So education is very, very important. And to call my brilliant education, a more 100 years plan, 200 years plan, a year uninterrupted plan, a policy at all. I call on from the one when years are parents and years also report to school. Yeah, she has to go to school and say, or do this, or be out the plan. And maybe I had me catch up my brother be or the Baba Ghana from London. But if you are a month, you can do 5 years, and I'll catch and say, London policy, they say. Akola no do 5 years also akola no eko school enti say akola no adu 5 years ende ye catch no say oma akola no report no be school. And some of these things, you know, a state policy. The only option be also outside akola come back and then call the money school, because London has their policies on education. And the in addition yapa na the higher wa mamu gana say and pray you know yama politics adie in him, and all programs are politically designed and yes state policies. And as when abai bi also no am for doing say abai we free so abai no policy so my salama na yi. So I mean the dika ko kan senka this forum aye no should have certain legal backings. It should be bipartisan. Na emo bia involve stakeholders no bia na dia be film aba no e Ghana man nhihye ye pa na e de tudwa say ye be di so dan say be John Mahama ni nkrofo adwonpo na modi ye, because mre bia ye adwonpo no na me ku enim na e be echi o hwe mra o man pedu ko focus ye nko na 4 years 4 years no students na cabinet me ko e we say go back to 3 years. Even all the time I move from O level system no eba JSS is all kanya. One of the things they convince parents and so you person akwa we JSS ko atimi ejuma so akwa want to go school bia so akwa vocation bet my eduane bet my meat pie bet my cake we call or carpentry bet church bet carpenter want to go school bioma bet my carpenter. How many schools have workshop up to date? Schools don't send a workshop yes you are carpenter maybe I say bakery maybe I say how many schools at JSS level bet my say Kumasi me here school bia akwa wa obi yeda na em say na third batch of JSS. You can net we hacksaw money, chainsaw money adade. And no kwa mu husade no. This a booklet them.
Yeah.
Oh, sa technical skills in I mean so omugu so kwara so my year film I don't know.
Technical skills. Say no me ability no.
And some of
those is near here. Vocational skills.
Yeah, vocational skills.
Technical skills. And about skills, but cultural studies.
Cultural studies, social studies. Vocational studies, technical skills, social studies.
Skills means
something. Oko friends say oko squad oko to T square ni drawing board. And that's so you can mean T square drawing board now. The intention was that yeah mama certain skill say kobasa one man to aso kra nko school bi mu a obi ejuma bi aye. You know, who's a carpenter, some cruma, no do send a JSS carpentry in age. Ebinio, it's your draft policy, because young Fabia and tell money and state policy, no yantimaye. Okay, FQ. FQ means say free and compulsory basic education. And then they say a compulsory. Also, I call beer, our room film piano, in the school. Cash, do you send a school say? And the school I see a compulsory ground, such school, in so to upon. Akwala go school use kitchen stool eso from fee e de classroom na ko transfer so ade e bi mu dan ya na mu de so ade e bi ko class no blackboard kura ni o ni na ne say ye ni hye pa emra ta kire a say aba bia di so by force e bi ni o nti abia ba o hwe kwan ba si utu no idea be and na dwene be na waye and me catch on say ye krom ha no most of our policies are election driven policy about be a person the policy ba a germinate in 4 years na yield the results in 4 years and be a better baba so what we call long term policies, you know, no government want it and long term policies should make good results. Short term policy when your results are pay send the system city and short term policy never solve your problem. But maybe an percent short term, we have a quarter money, a banner of 1%, but 2027, no, you would the results, and you're possible. So I might always misplace priority. And because we are being driven by elections, you can consider a priority. Because cash, maybe I'm say, I don't know, on mine, you see, obi, maybe you say life, no?
Yeah.
When you are giving birth, you're investing in you. At a certain point in time, you have to invest in yourself. What do I say? You're investing in you from age 1 to ABR 20 years in our parents, because school quite bebo, school, secondary school, no papa to amount. But when you go to tertiary level, because story me cry most cannot be Nantiako. Me in my life, me sick me fee because school was Azari Islamic school. Azari Islamic school me fee about 400 meters walk. But I'm sorry, me person me cause Azari enti. Man anti from Tafa kwa inside. I go show you ntuna baba fee, mbani apon. Me person me come Karanta. But one time me nanti from Cape Town and me fee. Me go school. Nem was come to but the next day because try exams, me say can answer. Me be to a lot of hours to go tell them na man to abapa me. And I have to walk back in and out. To me man catch me say, "Hey, me who brew and person me to brew we." Check me to brew na me yes, can I be short. I must get it intact. Look at say share. And no I see me go school me see me go. And then me come in and teach. Can question me to me even why? Because I want to get the chance to write exams. So I do purpose, so I'm investing in myself. So that is how life is. But you got any idea, but I don't know. They are also investor muna primary to JSS no. Ya ja mo so mo ambo mo bra. Na SS to tertiary na omo investor mo no. Omo na invest into them. So obi o tertiary. Waso we lesson training, we take training, ya man allowance. E man is ka say on fan kodidi. Obi o SS, ya man uniform free, ya man free anapa, ewia eyembre free. Obi o primary and JSS say ono de won so akonya. Cash won so akon free ni field. No nanti be 1.5 mile enko classroom. Wokwa say nsuo to a school ni apon wo bi ba ho a ontimi ade say bi ya no ko gija mo na ho mo no mo wi na no ja no school ni apon to ni mo class na ntwa pio na obi adwane school nkola class na wo wafa apatare mo na abesi for na obi adwane nkola kitikita mo ntimi bibia mo yo say abai na invest in them no on dey aja o maya and do you know why all this is happening? Because some nkola no mo ntwa ba primary Jesus no mo ntwa ba SS na 2 equal 3 ni tertiary no to amandi. Let's invest in them so that they can vote for us. So ama emre bia education enim de ye no because election driven policy na way trim to all the investment in education pa no o show the output are very bad. The quality of education is very very low. Cash one thing amazing in this country is you know so what it be we kroma science SS no ebe 17 it's one nya university bia kroma ba na medicine or try you no copy Russia or copy your friends China or kroma na sa friend senior medical officer or call or man medicine money or kroma your friend senior medical officer because of course you na bruji and even output to ayere ba no we don't trust in it. So because you medicine no abroad or buy you trying to kunze we no kroma visa o there as a bugabi no why. So am education and the cash obia masters PhD obia person go foreign because you guys are school be okra in training in full training and privation because you what you training the WKB na there bana there for to say ya akwa abroad about your champion. Why? Because your system of education is not well programmed. Uko other world at a certain age point to be an where to shift to. Up to now, your kruma want to enter university first year with your friends of course. Now come out general courses be as when I walk on now just a zimbi no. If you are crying just a semester, just we if you cross was you because there is something was why the semester. What breath I'm saying unkai topic no crab. One go show celebrate going some read the topic with that unkai crab. And to be school we have to look at all these things. And then Adibakuso means a shortcoming how we invest in education.
Education.
Because when you say the fundamental of education, yes,
from the junior level to the senior level.
The fundamental are the structures. system of education no you can't free
structures as in
a friend say
a dino
ankasa.
Okay.
One go primary you can go to JSS. One go JSS until go SS. But the government projects is centered on SS and tertiary. We should build this universities near Jaman buy or see 400 your friends saying secondary school. I buy MPP buy almost amu person me double track system the infrastructure of all the secondary schools. You know. Never compare schools are what the same region. I primary and JSS assess ya Quran to me Quran. There are about school you are a diner park for almost 1 year and not 2 years. Quran to me I just need some peanuts to ensure I deny you know young one. Why? Because if it's a JSS in the primary in there or there and some behind the SS1 and some no I want a motoaba, I want a more minimum also. Another thing is why
will be the message Dwabrem is here. And here educational reforms no. Obviously, hello Dr. Cass. We or no cry educationist though. I'll say there's no BDT. You didn't say BDT no, but first not BDT no. I'll say it has been replaced with career technology and creative arts and design. I'll say in another development, I'll say Akimbo of a year Akimakwama municipality basic was closed due to bomb shit in the daily basis. Because school no open.
Yeah, open.
Windows ninja correct.
Oh.
They will be receiving parcels.
Yes. Packages of.
Oh, I tell you, series of parcels.
School medical that I'm not far. Education, what's education from Islamic school? Let me call Azaria is in Arabic.
Oh, okay.
About Tafo Methodist in English. Methodist I'm calling no security. Even though the school wasn't fenced, there's a security there. Open, you to get to me now. But to say, cash, you be congress in just neighborhood. At the periphery of Kumasi, yeah, you go school, you are in short to a classroom. And maybe multimedia, joy, specific, documentary teacher beer, or children Koranadi, or children A now, children you non Koranadi because board in your. But the same region, Obekona. School, Yama school be 5 pickups, secondary school be 5 pickups. A more bone shaker, a more buses, a more there and there, a more lab, and going to be free. The same region at the bottom line in there, Jamus and Pro. Now you expect and knowledge we acquired from the bottom. Some of the massa here at JSS and I were very no. Who questions about Cotonou? One question about Cotonou. So you have to lay the foundation properly. Name a proper foundation. Do you know why with FQB are free no? Still a school and standing because of this lack of materials. You know, parents prefer say, "I call private school than to take the client and answer the word to your friends." Say, government schools. Yeah. Sometimes teachers are much on government schools. You know, the more private school because the facilities are not there. Yet it's a policy. I say a state policy. I say free and compulsory. What kind of start also? Idea Bamana are attractive. You know, it's not there. So we should look at our education very well. And guide as a state policy, it shouldn't be the mama or NDC policy, and shouldn't be any other government policy. Then draft no and creating the bear. A baby a baby should be so. At least cash for once, Yenya Adibia can say a state policy I guide here. It gives us hope. So I don't know, you know, it is running a long time. But your comments I don't know, you know, you're investing into it, we even don't know what it is. None of them I say somebody me the traffic when I move to Kabia Park. You're also planting for food and jobs. And obi say masa mugusu ejuma de. Like I drive a rosary. So you see some of these things because Yamana look at political policies and this government is gonna what should I do? And when we continue like that, cash am why. So I think government intervention on this is good, engagement is good, but the outcome should be in national in character. And say very possible like yemi legal be been back you know. So it can run for a long time. At least we must try a policy for 20 years and see.
Oh, okay.
There should be a policy. I've been trying. I trying for 20 years and see the output. And the guys will be in the mountain of Kaburiaba. Our certificates. They may catch a movie be a
certificate.
Yes.
From the junior side to the senior side.
The value of it, the output.
So like the BC certificate.
Yes. Make sure a movie be even though it's a movie, a friend movie in the Manor Society, an old movie.
Okay.
Yes, so I know a movie, Tupac money. Now, one of the guy who graduated from SS high school,
yeah.
The whole community, blacks in Medana, she say, he's the first black to have graduated high school in LA. That community number one. Now they wish him say he can take care of his family because so we high school crowd now you are employable.
Okay.
In Chrome Hagana, who is secondary school? Who needs to be you? So say see a face on there, talent pay SSS see near. Forgive me. Obekwa promotion. Oh no, the kind of or pie saka. Why do mosquito.
So but the other jobs for them.
Like
because they be here to me a restaurant to be or a vocational school.
They are employed as what? Sometimes they are not even staff. They are part-timers.
Casual workers.
And the Kayanka say obi ako secondary school. Ako accountant obi. Why can't we employ that person as accountant clerk? Ni can standardize it, no. Now at least me we SS. Na man timi anko university krana. I can get some job to do. And then the pressure is on the university. You either get tertiary certificate or you don't get employment. And you want to be SS abayano. Why should you find to your renting? Because salary no form. So I think that we should add value to it. Say about be SS. For pressure, man, this is tertiary management. Certain jobs should be reserved for SS. Like this secretary, I'm here typing offices. You know, if someone that did typesetting at secondary school, should be able to do it in OB office. You prepare that you can typeset and employ with you. Printing, nada, the photocopy, that's your job. Obi okay, science, why biology coming in, what collabs can't he be a lab technician or hospital be? My own guy, some mixing me with my. Let's get them in the system. But there's something I say, JSS and new use, SS and new use. The only certificate our value university. So all of us we move into university. So every year, this year, Kenya is going for 50,000. This year, Lagos almost graduated 70,000 or so. So if Lagos graduating 70,000, if I say Kenya is graduating 40,000, you can buy 200,000 mean degree. We are there by the page. So let's create a system where we can minimize the pressure at the top. OBBSS should be employable. Okay. I think all this should be captured in the forum number. Never quite easy pressure cash.
But do you feel say OBBSS? Sabio Adrenano, then putting together the technical know-how as compared to be our year or Kutani degree.
No, a level, a training. Tell me A level, O level.
Because the Indian Americans and say, Obi to me restaurant. No one can so pobia mana manage. Why I be ne salary or her salary range no degree for no to me new salary no. And not only option than to go in for Obi away friends in secondary school no. But do you think
if you have a system in such a way that you can be employable post graduation from SSC it means some year vocational SSC and then something will be added up in the curriculum. About upgrade what I'm learning today. Because education in the cash, a preparation towards entering SSSO. But yes, I prepare you to get employed. We add something to it. Certain required eligibility cry in your course in the we are counting about the BB, we have vocation about the BB. You can't raise to the level of manager, but you can be employed as a staff. I'll be also
right. Okay. Mami Kotie Mahmood.
Dr. Guys.
Mwakwawa.
Yeah, bro.
Nampom to say.
I don't mumpiable.
Yeah, double say. Now, appointment, no. Still, I go saying.
Inshallah, it's in the pipeline.
Now, when pieces of the Anzunyamai. Mabem.
Your mumpai.
I got 5.
Sir,
I got 5.
You guys are 4.
Oh, we're 5 now, sir.
Well,
5 more to go.
I've always said, sir.
Apart from the CEOs, no other board members, but and him say main deputy ministerial positions they are 5.
Okay. Your mum pie. Bibia when Yanko Ponsum.
Sir.
I've always said that it's all about the.
What's your friend Ajia?
Nasira Afra.
Now
Santimai didn't come over said. Okay, your mamre, your money, and he said in none of my him where the acquitting of my chichimu. Now so far all the appointments are bad Santimantemu. He council of state member I am me. Betimo Edusu Akosua. Clearly, there has not been any appointment given to a woman from the Ashanti region. So be told that and you be a bema be an amabit to do a massama conanim. So a lot of people held the view said na honorable Jachin Assyria Fra acquired the only member of parliament from the region of the na can be here say we will consider no Chinabia Mamma was same be a multimedia fan so. But like I said, President Mahama or the appointing authority. And you know, Yejinidi said the Oyebiano, he knows why he's doing, and we continue to offer him our fullest cooperation and support. Sebeya, Amon Bay, Mamma Mama Basso, all right, and with you, Mason Moody, Namicha, with Tearful, one no Ajabrania Daje, na only the Jumadi, and with Dwabrem. So I read Mamincha Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amakohene. Tetenona ye papa no say abofra oni obeto lorry no no mofra bere mu a bo se opiapia lorry ko ba ni bi na obi se bi bu okra ni ade owura Frank Amakohene em se wo mu a mo ni hunu ade de o mo hu ze abrante no bibi a che se de wa hya se nyame ma no yokodro honhom a he will be one of the best regional ministers. A leader, successful leader is one who doesn't fail to consult and offering a consultative approach. I was just say, leaving no one behind. You know, it's a very important step. A buama yetimechi chiri kuromantem ananse or mine. And now on a in in trafo Kuma would do himself once upon a time. Now the oil of this region, and the Kuma would be oho.
Part 1 and 2.
It be a part 12. And the Kuma would be oho. Look at the number of people on your money and even through the marketing chain.
Yeah. Of these movies.
Yes. Hey, I'm not going to me. We are as a man called rent. I bet you bois. Maybe more rent it. Yeah, it's been told so. Yeah, current take a crack. Hey,
now you're renting. Yeah, just
and see, clearly, it has created a lot of avenues and opportunities for people.
But moving so many who are man for subine.
Oh yes,
within our communities because if you are not sebi o yeah no ma ya shasi ana TV ni efie.
Aye,
almost na muni subine.
You know, and beyond all of this, the culture and kasankasa no. A few of the movies are now almost storyline very good. We by every month. They were telling young Chimano Asantia Maniani Amamrea. I believe that a country that goes beyond and above to preserve its culture. No, it's a country that lives to celebrate its heroes and heroines. And see, Oshia Yama many of Panama no. For me, it was refreshing. It shows that na mamu obuabubu no onyi otwe na onya adoa carry everybody on board na no ada oni dwadifo ma ehia kakran asante ni ekuma se befa no tuma pafra na emu nipa adie awie nkomo a dapono so nkomo a for me as a young man edama kuma so yipa sanse o hwe oman huma so ya clearly ye wo mu two major friends and faces, the formal and the informal. And then comedy na ekoso no as a focus no more no formal also. Even at the forum level. I know na me share no matiam for now so say as quickly as possible no, as we move to other regions, let's do very well in adding the informal conversation, the conversation around the informal sector of the education no. To it, formal, basic, secondary, and tertiary.
Yeah.
And then I say,
and informal, so yeah.
Informal, basically is about training.
All right.
The training aspect of it. Either is a hand skill, a skill training, and any other. The IT, not necessarily.
And don't you think that an informal, no, you're casting into the TVET?
Well, it has not been given much credence. Into na me feel say you through light.
Okay, because informal I see say and they are shifting it into the TVET. Because into the TVET would have a lot to do.
You have a TVET program and you have national apprenticeship program and you have all of that.
Okay.
So
centralization, you know.
Good. Into see the any kohoni di nkomo ye dia.
All right.
You be hunu say you necessarily do ni ma twere nko na we say ye boa no. Obu oni watchere but of fast pine and apply they go to my no. I know a lot of people who have been to the tertiary university. sure almost certificate in this one. Almost get electrical engineering. But almost mining field and other fields are. A almost mukusha, almost did electrician. Now, Muslim Matrema for no clearly, it means the certain avenues, certain materials, certain teaching and learning materials even at the tertiary level, so let me start from the basic.
All right, okay.
And Comodiano should center much on a basic level where our curriculum should at least play 60% role in straightening the moral fabric of our next generation. Never again say live just akwara no tete ye kwampa Kristo kwanso musulumi kwanso sebi na nanoma bososum kwanso kwa ya mamre ni ya manie no. Let's leave it just in the hands of the parent. The entire ehu say obeja no odi ahia awofo nkwan say we have a lot of responsible parents in the system. Obu okwa no onye na adwen so be wo mpre wanyi say bi na betu no kwan mu na de be siesie. Sani Pano doesn't have the experience, the skill, so betting at a tiabo for that with you. So I was mining in a conscious effort. Now ye pet and she shares at the basic level. Aqualadum free creature, and see this basic sex. No, not one casa tin who wants to say, way your bonny way, papa. In society, company, quambonini. In society, these are do's, these are don'ts. In society, this is my responsibility. In society, you have to understand and say you see it, you own it. And just so drew your pipe, no, baby a paya and so no bugu until say my pipe continue with them. You must train them to be responsible citizens in society. And that should be in a form of curriculum, a reviewer, a beboa. I am happy. Said now no other Catholic Fosia or Radio Mahama. Na omudi niema mienu tu na nim. One about the reintroduction of the family proper human sexual rights and family values right, and the reintroduction of religious and moral education. And he said, says ye cry the basic level and niema ni bebre ho ankwara no besua from the basic level above intermediate. That is my point with the basic level. Ye review no na and say ye review amana koka a certain shelf so ye review amana konkwara no textbook mu ama nkwara na nya textbook do bi nane chi na ya akan anya brabopa ntiase a edebebo mo brada chi. That is one. Two, the infrastructure at the basic level. Ndra na miti ono bo haro na edeso. We have as many as about 5,000 schools still under tree in the 21st century. 5,000 schools under trees. What? You know what I'm saying now, me? She says, yeah, that's a huge number of young Krumha population, Moframa, future leaders, that in Peninfua, and from a case here who are Mapon school, and so to Mapon school, Ariakata Bambi Bo Mapon school, just because they do not have access to a friend say certain educational facilities, the say classroom blocks. In the end, also, Meshabai, and the Ghana phone in the crowd here, Sebi. Ankran nyina yebi the all over grumha ye kasi ye bu ye ne aguso the ankran ya bo my we nchichire fa na enwo maso ya ne ya eboni aye. We have seen a few. You see Oliver Twist will always ask for more. Until that's ye bi mra bim ye nyina ye nka ehumum anyuma kuo ni ade. Let's identify some of these communities. Na aban kwa ntimi nye ba ko fo chire down for ye
ohwe national forum ya ekoso no a enra na akwakwa say then your educational experts
yes.
Identity and consult expert nanka emma adwuma no for education reforms no enko fast other than holding a town hall meeting and other stuff like that.
It's good because sabio obia ne naduma chede obia ne de nyankopon e de ache no enti nyame ne nim de enti a abra nzuo be yira fa wiase o ka se no one enko famu adaka na ebi anka Satan na no one the best carpenter. But nyame deserve to me in each in every generation there is one person, there is group of people, there is one exercise be a because wa nipa weni na and na drink chire betimi kura ma mining in every no pochirem. So for me I believe Senyans and Nibakufuchi. Experts are there. The experts have always been providing advice in the Kekamo. And they are beam and they say one mugun sakura nanomo if a conformity to my bachelor madrin. Sorry, cool clergy and let me comment President Mahama for that swift apology or the common. That was indeed an unpardonable your friend is saying oversight say review say forum kakraka say near say am frɛ sebe Roman for any Christopher Penifo and
say omanpanyi the apology
sir anti mambo omanpanyi ambaso wa chop out the buy na yenka say it's open awufo nyina benya ho akwanya Dr. Cash the second cycle me no we adwene say nde one of the biggest policy a yen running as of mine the free senior high school policy aboni bebre akwani esanyina so but at this forum mama yen hwe ho ani yen ho anim as Ghana for na yen ka no kure nkyere ho de ye yifrim ebeyi no yen yifrim de de hyem ebeyi no yen fa hyem na ade no nyina na so because they be ameka ye na eyeyi a eye ma nyina and the rumors we go so wa sentimentum enya papa headmasters for be a mo hye da pese mo na mo dane mo chese mo na mo agent of doom na the aban kan ye mo amudi mu pem pe gu aban ni mo ase no mo hwe mo yie because the day of accountability and the day is coming enti mo ntwe mo ho mfiri ho sa aban say bisusu say be ya aduane be kontem nkwara ne be nya aduane pa di yen koto aburo mfiri drobonso nkogu nkran ewi e san disbesi e san di bia kodobonso senior high yen fa sika no ma headmaster ne mpenimfo na governing board no atru with the headmaster no mo beza mo koto mo aduane mra na wo de ho na wo de wodi kobo so to de ahwe ho yie na yen yie one critical thing recently the introduction say human rights in 70 Dr. Cash abofra ne yebone kura teacher ntiminti ano ene wa hu de yekoso wo schools no mu na no na me sister station ne show video abofra wo school mu senior high ne nyonko 40 classroom na wa so camera si ne ho so na wo de kawai hye ne nyonko school ni wo de kawai hye ne wie ya ene you make it so bright classroom o abai for failing na failing bam na nkwarai wo mu yegu amanfo maso what I'm say who be here say be say introduce the PTA system okay awofo nie teacher ni nu a de abofra no koja de nie na nyina ye ntena konwa ba ko time to time mo committee a mo be say teacher for critical questions teacher ni betu aka say anti agosu agba na nzen wasesa tunufo kakra eboa andra you have been vindicated because Minister of Education the abase and then say PTA system no there was here reintroduce say what the way nyema was here dishishem na say yam agofra no kra na Dr. Cash Bible sabe Bible nkanze mhunu da asem ya ye twere wo twere kunkrum ya asem ebebo nipa brabo enti when it is written say spare the rod and spoil the child no na sabe enyenze mhunu enti let's find an alternative correctional measure abofra ne boni a based on that corrective measure na abofra me hu say we ye boni mentwe me hu mfiri ho I believe say teacher for no bi so omode mrahye omunsem wone ne yire kura no na dwunya ntokwa wotimi de hu abufuo no watwe obi ba chi aba na tare mu nyina moja eno so necessary it's not necessary at all until you find minimum correctional measure you betimi dia tenetene ye mofra no amoma be mpenimpa na second cycle no nyina na so ye na mmoa lastly at tertiary level no say ye kwe die be se Dr. Cash a lot of people are graduates but beside in the field now graduate ye no a with the exception of a few of the health students near there obi so or geological and engineering na ye de no call mining field exploration na wotimi kura determine say me hwe the color aboya faso ni ademsu say minu asuma si na obentine hu
adentine na ban
that's the question because school say care university what does so answer questions MCQs me ko read geography and rural development ahwe kwampa me makura search from place ni nkura ebetimo develop was it Christopher Columbus or no quay you know ship no dane saying ship fa ho ni se giraffe place ship by no se giraffe place.
You see, and let me read the IMF staff viewer.
Yes.
IMF is also saying, yes, spending by $3 billion.
Yes.
But quality also and outcome free education. We are not getting it.
We're not getting it. We are, in fact, Dr. Gas, Minister America say at the tertiary level, among for are learning it doesn't solve the contemporary issues. Yeah, me tertiary level. Na me require service 1 year. Na me who the gap between the na me year and what is required at the job market. No, na me who say Miami who. Meaning power and at the start, and we have left so much premium on paper certificates. Madeni yakura na unkita paper ni biya yemfao. And so everybody is chasing the paper rather than the competence. Because man back who honum surveyor. Surveyor, role is a surveyor, only paper. A Juma Bayano will be kita PhD, then doctor of survey. Want to me yet? Want to me yet? On tertiary, I say
over paper no so a different thing altogether.
Yes.
Or field no so it's a different
in fact,
thing altogether.
Things we are using on the field and then technological tools we are using on the field are they solve societal challenges. They societal work, you know. None of them can be finding even those all these tertiary institutions are much like. So what are you teaching us? What are you teaching us? Me quote my quote now you see me call measure air quality. Now you the machine mama me okay and we which them mining, which them sustainable mining. Yet minimum two cry they call measure air quality. I'm not saying it's okay anyways. I'm only using it as an example. And yeah upgrade yeah lab no ye won yen kom ye a cake ni yin tontwene na papa bi wo ho modern one bi wo ho a yen ko famra ni yen fam meshem na sua modern things, new way of solving societal challenge. Obi akọ UDS, obi akọ all these schools wakosua early childhood education. And so when you adwuma obi we university ani a friend so what teaching skills, we need teaching skills. Yes one na come about fraketo no the foundation.
All right.
How is that possible?
Another issue to talk about.
System, in the
thank you very much. Obi the message about this I'll say Adentina Abdul Alaji Emfa ni excellent ideas no comma a year educational reform headquarters nanka omutumi som na ye nyina hwede ye be na but na me kanfo a year akofa catering service at the amount akofa catering service aduane pa free akofa ho ena ewo se unya na odi ujuma eno nso ena be ma ahoho a o ma be sua o na so no o mani be je na o mani asan gibiem akofa continental dishes or sign local dishes ewo ho oye pastries ena o sign de heka ho nyina nti say ya efro ena esiu na so na se eye esiu na so na se eye corporate ana adwumaku mo pa bibi kakra bi de dada mo for awia no ya bomode a fall on akofa catering service akofa shebra entwam bra no so mpa ho enti bomode for ni cha adwuna se one kwada so municipal assembly no edi animhwe bomode afra akofa catering service 0245 056378 0245 056378 DHI College of Health and Education and I make for my one na watchro wasi anase SSC awie odaye so so baya pomudi adwuma na so se baya obawuram no eno so akwakoye asemfoforo adiamao na obawuram ewo eye DHI College of Health and Education a oseme nkanche so watchro wasi awie SSC ukuta 5 passes ubetumi abawuram bi na obawuram a programs a omo offer ewo ho eye certificate in dispensing assistant, dispensing technician 2 and 3 mu top up, diagnostic medical sonography, your friend or scan, sterilization processing technician, medical laboratory technology, environmental health, diploma in education, early grade education, and after sign language in understanding so say ekoso DHI College of Health and Education. Oh yeah. 6 months attachment at the home ya ubetumi akwaye said ya beya de usua ye nyina no be dia dianse se ubetumi ade ya adwuma said ya beya on saka adwuma no a ubetumi aye no tentem an hareso ama aya akono ne fe so nti bomodia na fo ne che DHI College of Health and Education na wonya omwa na ubo rescue no ma modern facilities nkwa na wo ho hostel facilities are available osibowram no mo akonya ne tua ne kakra a flexible payment plan tutumika fo ne che patase omo by Holy Mary restaurant no and obetua for DHI College of Health and Education I was 0244 213-187 0244-213-187 and 0276-221-939 0276-221-939 and 0273-635-765 0273-635-765 na biem wono so yo checheni na ukura degree certificate ya akwanya ba bedam e US abrochimemu se obetumi a che physics ana se chemistry ni nyina age se ode wani che DHI College of Health and Education nya no nko Romania oman wonum epe adwumafo nom ne wonum aye adwuma it so betumi construction works Romania for so mu hian ana betumi welder ni ana wo electrician wo plumber ni nyina wo betumi ede ho agimbi wo betumi so akwakoye nani e wo bi fie ni ade a Romania twen sa adwumafo amaboso nyina na so se be ya ba kopie ho no age se obomoden a ede kodan DHI College of Health and Education na wonu anya omwa onko Ghana Garages app no so amepachew bomodin ne bowram e Ghana Garages app no so obowram e app no so ebeboa wo efri se woton kai ana wo ye kai ho adwuma ade bia wo e kai ho se woton eye kai no engine woton ne spare parts bi wo de suspension kits nkwa na woton nti eba na ase no a suspension kit no ebi eba ne thyroid ends steering rag e na woton afi eye ball joint ne de keka ho ni nyina bushi wo de no ho dwuma nko na wo ye obi wo so wo de shock absorbers front and back nko and springs nko na wo ton na wo baby a wotena ya wo ton ade no baby a wotena no why registered and I say oh yeah registered business chese wo ye bibia kama it de be hia say wo be deliver GPS address and o telephone number and also oyen sa ebeboa papa the hian sa obeborum ewo ghanagarages.com oborum ewo ghanagarages.com app ne be bisa ho sembi na wayi ano ne nyina na ofele ko na mum se ne fili ne mu no onya problem bi ana okosia o how bia bomodi afre number ya me di to dwama we ebeboa pa ebia bebi a wabi o garage no wo pese ne nyina akoso pese ni mfoni ni ade nyina akoso a ne nyina ewo ghanagarages.com no eso nti bomodi afre 0244319420 0244319420 na enso entumi mu papa ope blocks papa de di ujuma be kire high quality blocks Osbel Blocks Factory and I was odi wani etre Osbel Blocks Factory eho and high quality blocks ewo into your contractor and also your foreman open blocks papa de di juma no a be pacho furniture Osbel Blocks Factory de bia sane am kan no osan Osbel ho na kwato blocks bi ewo ba bia hye so se blocks na waton your friend shankpa na blocks enye papa oye plus ni du babia na wanhwe na heat bi free baby block bi ko expand obetikpa obenwan se line na musa na droba sa ohwe map no so ai se nsuo da baby na kire baby nsuo no da na se blocks na kwato enye papa Niente American for Osbel blocks na ma on say Osbel the quarry dust any stones in the channel blocks no cement to 42.5 R grade gasam cement wunti Osbel kofa mfidie no de aba odi fiama no ne na aba nchemu no 90 degrees and anim no straight nti hwesa the blocks at what wall awie na oye plastering o mboka bebre kakra bi depend on thickness o pe plastering no na ze bibia so aye kama pa adiama it standard size blocks na opa 9x18 na opa ni nyina Osbel obi concrete blocks and opa ni nyina obi concrete blocks no or the quarry dust and the stones and etwa anti emugina ho kama pa 5 inches and 6 inches 4 inches solid blocks and asa opa clay brick pavers concrete pavers permeable pavers asphalt pavers interlocking concrete pavers stone pavers grass pavers stamped concrete pavers and apanina ewo Osbel Blocks Factory now also top blocks nibi e de akokumase ene ne potemu a Osbel so de bekwa kujia free nto de answer be place order so up 20,000 up 10,000 up 3,000 4,000 blocks ni nyina no dodo bia op bia Osbel ewo ho se obehwe ni nyina makama tutumika furniture kase otra kase bridge no a bia ye ho aye muslim fo no ekompaibo fiada bia no one wonum di animhwe ewo ho ana obetumi afre Osbel 0244 377-612, 0244-377-612, and 0244-043-805. Sister Spices, and I come from my one. Sister Spices, near money, a natural, a kama. Seprekasa na abetinka, a natural, when tia a natural, not megno, nina be natural. Into your diana, a mawaduan and Yanokra, a fast, a content, into almost goat flavor, almost fish flavor, almost chicken flavor, stew flavor, beef flavor, and so ewo na opedudu tour. Furniture edum pampaso, on sabeka onum ewo PZ, Roman Hill, Swami Drum, and afi bantama, on sabeka omo. Udun kranso a CNB, and also kanshi, on sa ebeka onum, on emum kaise, ope mackerel, mackerel, and one sister mackerel. Sister mackerel, kama. And I'll bet you any Sister Spices, I didn't come out 0243 535 025 0243 535 025 and 0279 140940 0279 140940. Not what you mean, anyone edi and come on. Yanum Rush Energy Drink. Adiachi say na ntoko so ho de ne ba form say no a aya kaisa Rush Energy Drink amount in any no bit is vitamins ewom caffeine ewom taurine and so ewom ya eboani paduana kama into do any outlet and say supermarket wa ubenya bi ato and say traffic mu kra no ubenya Rush Energy Drink na wato shane so say Chilium Industrial Company Limited wonum in product ni bia into pedudu atua for 0322190877 0322190877 na and also to me aboapa Ujima Travel and Tours and our Travel and Consort and I make for my one esa wonum no kredienti and a Ghana Tourism Awards 2024 omonya best travel agency of the year 2024 omodia no kredie no and bia me kan wasem no visa bia ope visa ode consider Ujima Travel and Consort ewo amount visa ode kopa adwuma Ujima Travel and Consort ho dia ode ko school asande akwakoye adwuma omo ho ope Schengen visa elde be ko Germany Netherlands anasa France ne Spain ni nyina Ujima Travel and Consort ho edema na ni nyina share no so se ehase free baby ehase free birth set so na ko wie passport so eno kra so ope regular anasa ope express application ni nyina Ujima Travel and Consort be ni nyina adiama akwanto ne yire dia shane se obehia hotel reservation, travel itinerary, flight reservation, any visa supporting document. Ningina Ujima Travel and Consort ewa obey ningina edi amount. For Ujima Travel and Consort was 0553 944608 0553 944608 and 0547 740 774 0547 740 774 and 0246 164636 0246 164636. Over to your friend atexe wom awosape atelegrame on sabeka wonum na opo wonum akira kon a oborum ekumase a noso ntreso omo bugis danu achi na chesa aka kakra na wadu so full line no and how do wani kira boasen so a Yak Towers omo last floor ewo Yak Towers into boase ene ne potem ho ba bia obetumi ade wani akire eye Ujima Travel and Consort wonum aso ye se de ba bibia nto ebeye kama pa ede amawo yenti adofo agenkire na fe yentumi nto aso.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. My name is Mr. D.Y. Asam Kasefri Awuke. OSP, no, former President Ekufuado Odine Bana. Honorable Kennedy Japan Eka Huasemo said there be on Fatase Edineba, no Edineba, Obey Noma Truka. Share and Sema or Kafa, Mr. Ufuriata Eho. They say you who the echo and you who the eba. Bye bye.
Dr. Cash, good afternoon. Or say me free kwamo. ND senior Mampeni Mahama. Mosimu be brewu. Afedi emotion parfenam. Nyamwa na opposition modi emabuna enya adwuma ebo na na dan Kufuado ne MPP fu achi so mo penso emaburu wie su kro mu nya adwuma nya no bebie se 24-hour economy o se de ndia emabuna nya adwuma na oba ya so no mampani no atimi amfa mabuna adwuma oba ya so obeyi o madi na dia me sei emaburu no yemfa nye wo mo nurse fu yi
Takash ma ya olen konyan DC communication officer ami wo se ya ma menche engineer Abdallah Hamidu doctor na sabana o media nsemesi wachi u ne ma akoso pa MPP nti break the 80s enka we sikapa kofi awiani yesre de ne ubo mu bia Ghana mlani ni
Odi agromo Dr. Cash Katachie Memo Hama Omoni, your Frame Yaw Amponsame Casafri, Asantia Chimcrofa in V. It's from and Penny Mama say, Bosha was saying a Dawson, Oka said Teshi Rebutu first Yamom, say Dumson Ebe, Petunia to me, on her no money, you know, yes, or then I want your HH no hair, Saturday Union to Mayano Cream. I'm sure honorable Dr. Nanakwami and some more watching for my DC Jacobu.
Dr. Cash Patrick Nyanzabu Sumo Penemjina Mekasen Majoso, thank you. I'm MPP Media. Petrus, who are John Dramani Mama and Sema War Canning, the Chief of Staff for Kanye, Inko Fwedin, Eko Fwedino. Kofu Muso Bano Babefan, a YouTube Yegum. And Fede, the idea Bana, 24-hour economy, or the Banan can Kofu, what you beam, for Mombequano, for Mombequa, we are near Number, and Naka Kamano. What's that woman be goofy?
Dr. Cash, I'm a Kwamle Kuni, Airbus Communications Officer, and from one Boma Kokoto Dahono, a MP4 Vice Chairman, or Mario Adi, or no one Kasama School, or Mania Dumania, Ablana Kufa de Nebamia, Ewa Bayam. Now we know Sabatino Kasama creative 4 million jobs. Tinawina, the descendant Tron Kuntumpu, and Anamucha the Chegana for.
Cash, up to no Pokakun, Cash, Aquaba, Cash, the best. A chief for Pacho. I think Bunny be the question. I'm more than punching Mumre. A chief for OTEC there, anymore. Catch me say, and the Bonvoy you with the catch of city. The Busun of Manabo Mukassing. I could try it saying, Omoji as Gashana. Catch your boy, next week at boy, not who you catch in Penn for Daroma.
Dr. Cash, good evening. Emmanuel Abidjapoyina Tanasiazima Ventures, Kononom opposite market. Dr. Mamicha lawyer John Darko Swami MP, the best Omompani, John Dramani Mama said, on to cruise at Fonase. Na Mr. Adum Buchina, Omoso Mumpen, only in Plono Plumla. It's as a woman and any quiet morning in terms of Mumpeno. Send a bay ideas to give a bank, Nasta Chromo Konumuchum, and fast to give
Dr. Cash, big Otini, Doctor, let him say a trouble at the Ma President Mahama, and Nema Boba from Nanso so say, and Nema Bo, Kwan, Cosmo, you best say President Mahama said, Uncle Canhon, Nitichu, Kessika, Yadiko, near the Banon, and one thing, a buona action, which makes your case come back fight, and son, what do baby Oko, yes, Seno, on your baby Fafon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. We turn over your phone. Because from us say our alias, the dinner about Shamami and to do our tears was. Dr. Cash, in fact, Edla Omba Omatini Maso, so still Dr. Cash. Nema Kwan Echo, Dollar is Kwan Echo. Almost Omba Dollar Omachi dress is here to you wash and also Doctor first night to and never a chain, and this is by another Doctor and then the ultimate toe.
OTEC 102.9 FM. The pride of Ashanti.
Order for Mammy Missa was Sembio. The Baina Ope Bresse, Okoisho Nipedriamo, said you Nipedriana qua, na what density, or brabo, or sa, cholesterol, and aside do a womo, or blood group, or genotype, so ye AA, AS, Anna SC, Sabre, may comfort by grace. Medical Center, the amount say, and Jamu Bia, Bramian chain, my yen shemau. Car cry a day bumpo, a brano, yet the coffee temp correct a bia de ye, nay nipedria, yet the ne coordinate ba. But what I say, obey Jamu and tentem, ne bibi sewa, ye winning tem, yet me asrano. By Grace Medical Center, it will kumase bremai. DVL and enchant pay, or Sekojo area, wa, Bibiania Miankasa. 0244 97 68 05 Bio 0244 97 68 05.
Opesa ukwa brochire kwa yedwuma ana ukosua de emfo ni nkyere baabia esanse Yojima Travel and Consult abama se wo bebo wa mo akwantuo ho nhihye ye beye fofofo Yojima Travel and Consult ma akwantuo ye simple kra esanse wo kanyumaku akukudamwa wo mayi mu adi amanfo tu kwan no ho enanu ya Ghana Tourism Authority abo na yabaso se 2024 best traveling agency in Ashanti region enna wo modern bonti Yojima Travel and Consult Edin Kwada wo bo homodin pa wadisuam hensu sikasemunti watifie toto no akọ Canada brechmemu a wo koto an adisua so enti se wo pese wo kọ Canada UK USA ana Asian country bia so no Yojima Travel and Consult beyen krata sem nyina ma say ye visa passport birth cert hotel any flight reservation obeyen nyina kama ma bra Yojima Travel and Consult eneya na yemfiri wakwantuo krata sem no ho hyehyɛ yema obehu Yijima Travel and Consult wo Kumasi North Central so eno Boasi Zongo Yak Towers and now ube fresh 0552 098 298 Yijima Travel and Consult wa kwentuo mu boafo
Adeshemaima Valley View University suapon a agye din na agye nhini wo man mu watete animdifo bebre ya wode onim de eboa wo man Valley View University etetew ma woyemu a enti ba bia wode certificate bekono ye so wo so achechefo a wonim de na osani ma de kire ena kire de wo suapon yi mu Valley View University echa de suade edidi suwe MBA Strategic Management MBA Banking and Finance MBA Human Resource Management MEd Administration and Leadership MEd Curriculum and Instruction any MPhil Curriculum and Instruction Waya postgraduate diploma in education ne nyina waya no kwasi adanko a waji first degree bia say eye first class second class upper any lower nyina wasan ye BBA Human Resource Management BBA Banking and Finance BBA Accounting BBA Marketing Valley View University eye top up ema HND holders eno kwasi adanko an wo kire wade waji SSC yabodin krata na SSM Maths English and Integrated Science wonya grade A ekosi D wasi abodi krata Maths English Integrated Science SSA wonya A1 ekosi C6 sa na SSA we electives no so ye waji mature students na SSA wadi free aduonum eko waye BSc nursing and midwifery waye access course ema woni okuta hack and knack na SSA waye adwuma ben fie miensa na wo an no so eye adwuma
Valley View University ye wo odion ye ben real line no obetimi afre ye wo 0265818266 ana say 0244786372
Valley View University suapon mu okunini no
Upgrades are nice, but stepping up is woohoo! Because when you upgrade with GoTV, we'll step you up to the next package. Upgrade today to get more than more with Step Up, where if you're on GoTV Plus and upgrade to GoTV Max, you'll get even more with GoTV Super. Get big value, get big entertainment, get stepped up to even more with GoTV. Upgrade today on the My GoTV app or visit GoTVAfrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31 March 2025.
Hey, Opani, Mashusha Wache, Sir Perfect Series books here. Oh, mammy, go to be mammy, mano. Oh, Jajai, Abua Wamo say what to make in kind kama. What cabrofo, wow. Nankunta walk ready, a Jajai. Wonderful. Miss Ghana for Giaji Perfect Series. Up to mono dear, Jai, no dear name D4 and a chair woman Pia. Our crutch, nursery, any KG, books PAB, and our science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing. OWAP, Nina, a free basic 1, equally basic 6, English, a free basic 1, equally junior high school, near Banner combined store, or Nina B, English, nom, and maths, nom, me say, books to be anywhere, perfect series, any B, na GS, and Naka, and so I'm a prover, into a batter pian koto be maneba. Hey, and that's a way, dear, so could be crab to me, I could chew, I could tongue, how many students who now, and look, dear, what tip one to say, she almost has a mock exams, terminal exams, and a midterm exams at the master school a here one more at to phone call put to a station and crying down so mine first stop and your mama beer your tonto books beer for 0243 299938 and a 0540 755 465 perfect series. Your worst future is secured.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. OTEC 102.9 Yokoya Yasaba. Alaji. Yeah, Mama Samra Hobium. Yeah, fighting corruption and as a corruption fight, you know. So far so good. Yeah, himself constitutionally, you know, or declare waseta now is a want to be corrupt. Is that really the brain behind the asset declaration?
That is the assumption. That is the assumption.
Because self president there at least officially or declare
cash.
Nah, and does that really mean say who declare the story ends there?
Cash, you see, let me share this way. The Fourth Republic has been the longest republic here since independence.
Yeah.
It's over 3 decades now. In fact, the Fourth Republic is one of the best because only the longest one. Which infrastructure wise, and now to see work and cry about commercial to Mr. Ghana Conan in Ban. Ya develop ya queen name, and Mabune Juma, ye, name a coso, come on. With all the challenges, say, name one day another day. Because they make up a scene say, this Fourth Republic, never be see a positive. Oh, yeah, balancing actor. The positive of Fourth Republic outweighs the negatives. Yeah, but Fourth Republic, electronic electrical systems are people on the national grid, no, and you're up to even 70%. And then we are talking about 98 or 99% are on the national grid. Will be our light. We share telecommunication system. We share your road infrastructure. We share a school level. This guy is here. We share a queen in Ban. But cash one thing we fail to succeed. Fighting corruption. And this for
seriously.
As for fighting corruption, cash. I say I idea better 20% pay. We should do the since Rollins time. Professor Dua Winsha's here. Kofobe zero tolerance for corruption. Mills buy Akufado buy Jomama buy Nadina. Send a seed cassa about government officials and other public sectors are more corrupt. No sure Nipa prosecutor more. It's less than 10%. Nipa to punish you. Say no couldn't we move my dream no more DM and they are show mass to cash is less than 10%. Kosher acts act the last one is 2017 Act 959 or OSP Act. All in the name of fighting corruption. And it's still now in wage money. And because of our failure to fight corruption, people don't respect politicians. Sebi, you generalize politicians be as a crowd. Unam kra obi say the fact that you are a politician no atade show watch your ball pay for my ball e do na wodi na no wo ball kro no na yan. People don't have a trust say every politician I organ as a succeed in businesses. They believe say you scar from a bicycle na area. Cash me can case which o mrebi say me car I say I me call driving mirror. Guy na o driving mirror about fix on so CBB flag na shebe say na say we end the same so they be end the car to do more we the CBB. And someone would do so say mba pa o so mu na epe sika na mu na na mo chidi. So you see all of us the same. We are and na kuruma on the land kurusa mpe o my second am toy. It's because of the message yeni aye churning out to public. How we accuse each other say
why or no any business obe to land cruiser no. And obi also apart from the parliament the amawo no you know obi okra onim sell Vietnam team no ye the ma ma ye tete
cash there are politicians some enter into politics.
But onim say a lot of people don't know.
Don't even know.
Say Vietnam team no o man ni tua bi no mo so dia kan ya tete wo.
Cash people
you to meet you obi na salary ni na
eko.
Asa na salary is no 20,000.
And say people enter into politics now we are successful businessmen.
Wow.
But obviously I want to be another platform to do more business.
Okay.
Tell me now Dr. Dufo hand over. Me kai tell me handing over.
Komla Dufo.
About meeting public account committee. The first question was why hand over the car. On you been no kind of director and said debi on you so buy car. And he further said that Papa no can no one salary. But how many people know say no Komla Dufo you and the mills no one salary. No, it's in a private car. Akopim your nipa mus amuhu comrade for say the fact that our politicians go into a crowd for. It is
because
all
people don't know his worth.
Because you painted that picture and say every politician scout be a politician be able to can be or be a scared from mine. So sometimes the way I rate your corruption, no, any reality and your pay.
Obi or business or ye no nisika o nya free business.
People are businessmen who shape from me.
It's not about buying 15,000 and 20,000. No.
Then we catch you say what was that? I say that NDC chair pickups man. I'm going to get them. So I pass and we can say nah NDC am opposition ATC. Pickups are no so masa. They can no go scan them. Why do you saying that? And I used to say NDC for you to no mu. So the perception say people works in politics and they say omu years can go on and then your corruption rate and so higher your corrupt reality that we can't face them. That is one. The two mean say your system na kasa no failure. For example, Article 286 I say also be a declared asset. Now say also declare assets 3 months after this law come into being. That means time I pass a law. Say I'm right pass law no you juma. On declare assets. See I pass a law no what 3 months to declare assets. but who are who for ojuma there also declare asset and sign a work office.
Okay.
Yeah, the passes alone. And in 2007 2008 this assets declaration act okay. And why so even who take you off school after 5 months or 6 months wait my declare asset. You need a weekend the law. Imagine say cash. You insist on say obi biara or office biara should decline assets and sign a officer. Cause all these ministers can I feel that you want to catch I'm up to is it match or me? So I'm declare asset. Cause by now will be a decline assets. Now we should assets now nkasa say 286 you know say. I was every worker biara no a declare asset whether directly or indirectly. So I don't know a kuta was some say would dia. And that's a show be some name with dia me. Now okadi ombe declare asset including ambassadors.
Wow.
Including directors.
Also have Felix obe declare asset no.
Yes, you have choice.
Obe sanction.
Apart from us who declare asset no we. No chine bi. According to law no you ko na bi wo nsema e foforo. Anya wo di ade. Ana obi na dey chew. And anya busua bo na wo dey
anya worth to what you are collecting.
Yes, and I don't
know.
It said it contravenes the law. And the state no one thing you would be no state in state in budget. There be no what to be say implement this law. Because who did you call for more? I say, oh, nipa na also somebody I didn't command no. Attorney General. Now Attorney General can also declare asset of former president. Attorney General or declare asset of former president. Now the can say na all declare so true. Na former Attorney General na kata so na former no. No so action dey na kata so ma job. Ma mentenu no say you go by rules I so mo change of files. Joma dey dey ma no so dey joma.
Change of asset files.
Asset files. This is say may God forbid just an example.
Yeah.
Let's joma mo but I be so we are man's car. But I say kojo I na make sure no dey ejuma. Next time for forever. So be we between me and you. Mo so dey no. The so be let's
me and you asamna.
Me and you asamna. So it is good for us to declare asset. You are setting the pace. Because this constitution is better than revolution. What do you say? This constitution I want to compare time you promulgate this revolution constitution. We have that time you per se jump you move from revolution to what we call democracy. And the constitution is better than PNDC laws and decree and use.
Yeah.
But another the constitution has grown. Also, it's an maybe. I don't think in declare assets. Who the guys that you call before a commissioner and a court and a committee be a setting. Then you have to do an oath. No, we are who are Wakasua and Wakataso at the Amo Vida say. So I was saying of us when else. It's a sign every 4 years and every end of your term. Because the meantime, me church you mean and say, me person who said, Law no war, name and ye Juma Papa. What do you have to do now is to add life auditing. Cash. Other world in the life auditing here more than asset declaration. Life auditing day, you show day to day activity. So we return Diana Obekasa. We got to watch and see. We return and then gold chain like matter $100,000 and we got to deben obey. What do you say? So all this you should be audited. Argentina or be away minister, you took 25,000. Now the next month I won't say, oh, Chile about we come $100,000.
Baga yere nam kro.
Who kai Zimbabwe president we Mugabe. Niere I'm friend of Gucci. I'm see the most expensive Gucci bags in our news. So you see some of these things and also add up. And we should also interrogate even the file out by no. The facts are what declare as certain no mean say bibi a mean no correct. Even though what declare say we made no. We should ask how do you even acquire it from the onset. No say the we no correct we are. That's what we wait for.
Anti-dam level is also advocating say asset be able declare no must be physically verified.
Exactly. Now I say what be declare say cash what to you say and you me the carpenter car me try abrabo. Number back say see after me judgment teacher mama for me judgment. Because declare say to see oh me a fee cost to be 5 million Ghana cedis. And then just say you should accept it. Audit it. Na salama we dey know fee $5 million. Not because men can say you are declaring asset to prevent future corruption. You are declaring asset to prevent corruption in general. Even before or future should be prevented. So asset are only buy a crowd. Because what is the connection to me? So all these things should be added up. And the declaration of assets, you know, so because cash, the only confidence you can give guidance in there and for them to see say yes politicians we are fighting corruption. I don't think they're going to need to make us into Ghana nienche because if he's on the Ghana team he got nothing. Only she won't at the top level amount for the can turn on any share. But if you're confident say people are doing proper public service. Obia he goes by he said that look there's no one that will suffer in Ghana a teacher.
Yes.
For almost 6 hours no kasa. Especially crèche and primary phone. Akusho jai we to be atumbu akola before akola. Ne to anu no.
So wakasa wa bre.
Wa bre. How many of them build house? And they will teach for maybe 25 years as an retirement. Many of them are back to villages. Akusho fie won krase. Minister kaboro wa humbia. Oba ko show teacher bia pa ho. Say wo say me trophy how. Oh. He can build house. He say want to be rent bi. Ono want me ya corrupt. Ne makola wo train no man ko ya minister ne de. Ni fee be 5. Guys,
we a politician will come and tell you about they will come and tell you about the affordable housing.
You see, there's a politician.
How affordable is the affordable housing?
There's a politician in Ghana how I can't say. Because as I'm saying, my man theory and some money. Say na ejuma wo ye no. E magazine is better than say obey MP. And I know this politician. Look at the time I know MP no nika. He said language level 5. And you say someone today ordinary Ghana ni fool. What do you mean? I mean, so some of this, yeah, we paint the picture. Because Obia wouldn't run. Oba Opa MP when I'm fear with a stake higher than the fact that you become MP or minister, or by land cruiser back one of them. Another language say will be the PA. He's a from a special assistant. Or promote some PA or and in the media crack. Not siding with the enemy. That was here and China for the essential you somebody live in the same community. Even the way that a provision of the state na the man, but portion our the channel, na they no so kruma. So we should begin to look at life auditing. Look, in 2000 and is it 2 or so? We come Burkina Faso, we go fiega kraja, we come minute, and I call a frocron say Bobo. You call Ghanaian Muslim Ghanaians for the you call a plantation of trees. I think it's 2007 or 2000. You call and I'm going to call your conversation. Your friend or say the mayor of Bobo. Bobo no, almost a regional. You call me and the fear name fence. Fence one in the fear. Wow. Only Land Cruiser. He has 1 private car, 2 motorbikes. She said a bike called Juma, the motorbike in the car. The wife only 1 car of the college. The fear near about 30 meters, another 50 and 100 meters, and a military France cemetery. In Dutton Ocean Cemetery direct. A whole mayor of Bobo. And then mayor someone to say. In language about when you pick up baby, no need and baby. And see, ordinary Ghanaian area. Now, who minunate, and I say, I'll mayor to come with swim no me to order me to Gabinsa. What do you think will happen? Now, say one of the reporters be among us say, I'm off for you, yeah, friend, I didn't say, delegate, we are going to 10,000 to Abba, let me go to free. And the me go to. So sometimes you know about only the auditing, cash. Your lifestyle is part of it. And I want to see me, because last time by me, saw about Menshana, the entrance in a crabby. I want this to reduce it. To be as a president, there's a time I may call, how do you say? Lancaster Hotel on.
Lancaster.
Now I see John Akufo-Addo about. Almost every appointee of Ashanti region, if you're a crab baby. And to call Lancaster, you may be back. Lancaster, I am. So into a meeting that your young say never come here. Or my men so many now the name name packing Milan Cruiser. Or Beat in Lancrusem. So cash. Maybe say the fact that you're auditing on Kuano doesn't end there. And I say asset declaration doesn't end there. What we need to include is the fact that you're ups and down. Maybe a year to ensure say that we are living a moderate life. Or we are living very moderate. Now Obia who say oh send na yako.
Na Eban say I say CEOs in account.
Obia account.
Abbas no never could declare.
No, every appointee at one certain level we also could declare asset.
I was asked for J could declare.
Oh. I don't know.
So minimum.
Nano I
Abbas could declare for JB declare regional minister here
so declare. Yes. No say I go up to ambassador.
Deputy defense also could declare.
I go up to ambassador. Now, now say yeah, swearing of John Mahama.
I was a DCC cry, yeah, before we cry. also nyina declare mo asset this is nyina yen you be amfrim
onim
so be a declare asset
yes when his excellency Jomama you buy a boy this point is then about himself you come
on this be a oba no kura moto masa buy no kono use VW to array
yeah and your boy Ibrahim Traore the home did a month for you a month for Jegu
I was surprised.
Why do you think people are happy?
The atmosphere was charged. You born it, no.
Oba kaki na shano military attack. Two crab on I say I didn't to the border. Oba very local. I have his video and my delete. No one nam. Your area be Gunge. I will Burkina Faso. CTV. On nam na. I'm for proud match like Zoom line for no. And not them and a pa echa mo say. Mi mo juma. Mo mbo ma no koye. Adon. Omo pra no na mo so checha mo. Kroma di congestion kura me at the office and I walk as I brofo. So the way you obey live life and the man have confidence in you. But we live life is too expensive. Tell be the obey be a Ghana for the say or Mexican or Senator. To me I believe in this as a declaration. But in your life auditing, young guardian who the way your life na cash and I hope say or me name can't show. What they saying SIC issue by
yeah.
One my minister salary no.
Aye. They were handy over no.
They were handy over so one penny my make a trip man so na OTEC can be a cash I we embe show na me hu anka be me de pa. Hwe cash a year obedi 840,000 Ghana cedis.
There be any for the costume.
No a year ni gross basic salary gross 840,000 a year. Me catch that's per annum no. Oba a friend saying ni oh God ni gross salary a month a year 70,000 Ghana cedis. Cash 70,000 a month and then a gross salary. Me pebi ba ku bi anam pese mu entertainment allowance 7,000 70 million.
So be bebre
entertainment o what's our radio kopo e ye krofo mi en salary
anya no kwa entertainment ye de okosa o ni TV so ka ho se bi obehwe ada
obekosini 70 million man a month so onko sini onko
so be recharge decoders no
ne annual familiarization tour
oh okay
$3,000 for 8 tickets a year be I say so person only dey say one kwa en kan say ka yan fama no but person kwa e be adisi o person kwa e be a Dubai the ticket to about the ticket at 3,000 means o beto standard play pa and to share my I say 3 years na akana ka was o ejuma ma buy na ban pam no she's entitled to 3,857,600 3 million Ghana cedis cash ka 3 years akana so ejuma no or bet you over 38 billion in 3 years. Teacher Bia, guys, teacher Bia watching idea for 40 years. Only 1 billion in his account now.
What's 1 billion?
Wouldn't it be?
Cash over 45,000.
5,000 could be the cash. Wouldn't it be? So, guys, the kind of nature or the life I ever say, you know. Okay, what my Bia or cash on person be there, on Akufado buying the only black coffee issue no. On na see ni wardrobe nko say is it 12,000 a month na order you got to name say yeah. Some of these cash we are e be make na phone we hopa e say make 7,000 any more be entertainment fee. Obi a wo bonsu ma ohuru ka ba ku wie be a obey 10 series. E dey on 20 a ohun 200 Ghana series no. Ni me hye no. Make say ni re mienza. Obi tu large bill na ma me tu ebi. Obi tu bill la tax also. Na the tax ni sa tax na large bill what bill no. There come be 7,000 wom say on entertainment allowance. Because you take us we are. On show you for no na amu fantini say na o show ma horoba.
Yeah.
We must be careful.
All right. Okay.
So only the friends saying as a declaration
which is also fighting corruption. They say here him say fortes so every provide SS now me can say.
Because you see nipa ba ku ya born din with school ba ku akọ school ba ku the same course 260 times. You know ngasi. The movie and the professional.
Is it not a computer mistake?
No, you chrono kwa munimo na computer mistake ahu.
Na baby o 2 scan but onim me pese me tin o bi ase. On say o tie the atofosing friends and explanation the my na. It was because normally say on my head count. Inti Omo Bananse and Yayom head count. And I say, we talk about the ghost names from 2017.
Cash from 2017, the system says, our follow payment, minister own him, send a say payroll. Say a payroll, who are receiving, who confirmation away, or be on the code, me minus some code. And then we're not checking phones on them, Miss Cabal, my cockage.
Oh, they are no quadja now, is wish.
It says we said no,
okay.
It is the minute 10 times, sir. I should be giving different codes 10 times. So that they can say a mistake. You to me if one code and withdraw two.
Into a calculated
thing.
Orchestration.
It is obi 260 something times, sir. It means your money code back 200 something.
Wow.
Cash.
But man for Kasa and train that's
why we have.
All right, okay. That's Alaji. Mahmoud.
Okay, Cash.
Yeah.
Adibia, there was a purpose for it. Say Dream Revenue, if you say it has outlived its purpose, for me, it's a different subject altogether. But I believe, say, the whole idea surrounding declaration of assets, was for a right purpose.
Okay.
National Service, as someone be trained, me dinner no see. Sena onipa ana mpenifo mkoda National Service anoma de SCA alleged mishap SCA no abra mko ho se wonu declare wonu asset a in just atam no wo teku e wo account mu wo brodifu wo kotwen very ate wo akra no say ni car say we say eno de ochina bi ya no yeko na se takunu abaye simple na obode no betim bi eni ho a na se bi abode bi no watwade abesoso na adrusa. You look at an entirely young person with nothing, absolutely nothing. Then by virtue of the fact say waba baimunti within a matter of few years na o share the kind of lifestyle I be mu living. Na what the total one basic salary ni entitlement be a omo ye entitled to calculation we ya insiso da 2023 ababa wa oko NSC National Youth Authority o ye birthday party bi okrum ha Dr. Cash fi se mani free atie mi birthday party sabida.
Okay. Yeah. The birthday party no
yeah. Sa birthday party no set me ha mania. Na ye the pen twede due esi nkrata so a. Ebetimi esi ye friend saying basic schools 5,000 won nuasi. Ebetimi yi beye aduonum. So what has it? But clearly, any idea what would you be opening? Now, don't go for the personal secretary or using a him. What be dear, Nana go for the Baba Mura Nim? No. In fact, Carano, Omco can pay bar this year my convoy car back when the Kusia Brantin Woofy. Not in the year in China, Baulesi.
SMS the message about what fatifie now
all guys want to when you go in
or say not holding brief for any highly paid officers, though tell Salam he should add the woman's tax as well, or say over 97,000 Ghana cedis per annum.
No just tax. Wura yuji ahin no mi se woda na yire nchen obaoleshi 2022 na asem ba yesi woni na yire nyantokwa.
Okay.
Ma mi di asem court to say me ne papa na abre enti na japade mu nche mutu.
Meje me de.
Ho ani ebe hunu se empoano fie kura yuji ahin atimi anya bi. Efie tafa udru sa resort ho no mu a efie si ho yuji ahia ni ekwa campaign ba ye ma security convoy car ne kwesi no fie no car sie gu ne fie ne yiri gibie ofa
ye
o twede ho a on ti ase mia me so wa Cecilia Dapa sabe yenim how much a member of parliament is paid in this country. Yenim how much a minister of state is paid in this country. Na mame ye better sorry na dollars ye mpadua pounds ye say now you are justifying when calculations do not support your justification. Then I believe asset declaration is as important as anything as far as fighting of corruption is of concern. And then obi ani obetima be ka kire me ne Dr. Kasia ye ko school eni ma kenkan ni obetima kan ate ase se wo wura mahama wo ayi abansuru wo Dubai wo sports stadium wo Manchester do amakura wo bi train park wo Hong Kong obi ani obetima be ka kire as far as the asset declaration has been done, because say you know so padua we will have to go to the auditor general auditor general now you unseal that part to see say if indeed apano or wana se oni enunti ekwan bi so no eboa e me sign amonofuoti ekwan bi so so eboa mo man no timi ye enkontabuo soronkom ye hunu se onipa adapade a oba ba mu ewanya no ye wo ba no wo akatua oba ye di ma no wo enim pempenso ye droi
na 2023 on
yes okay enim pempenso ye droi di oso wo is it justified say was wonya na say enye justified na etwetwe aso say ye start investigation bi anase we di wait mama sabi etu akotwe di atwere esanse mpenisa semmisafoa ena edibia semmipono enti being a leader of this executive arm of government, I believe that is a good example. Wasanso ashabo say at a stipulated time enrusana wo we appointee bia we declare asset no there are sanctions including dismissal. What was that? What ukobo match na wo ye bench player dodo no ampa abo no senka the only bo position back no benya kura na opponent na twa no ama ne na ya fachiri ne yi no akobo mbwa ya enya position bi ya tie ampa abo no se mure be fi mom ko fale o to the up part na won ko fale do mama be yi wadi ama ya ye be se ye fale no me kwa me se he drop on so me wo break adu me wi a ayi de na no sikapa bo ami ameko han yi chembe ho wa ha nkura me penti mu wie ye eno anu me asset yo me asset
eno so rented apartment
me asset ya bi wo me dem no ma bon tei bank yi mu ene yesi wuni bibi da mu a o ha
o wi asem safo
nie medium de buy no aduma mu de be se yensan so no bo so me de ohun bi ahon wa awe no ye fam de no eno ne be because there is reward in service. I don't believe in beating the system to enrich yourself. Yeah. I believe in harnessing the rewards that comes with your service. And say no crack a crown where you would no. So when you saw Nanya mi shirasu amawa. Ubetimi dia ebi papa. I know people. Omo BT systems. Omo we are mine. Omo we are companies. Omo we are sorry. Thinking say commit me the ABB papa so ne they are using it to pay medical bills. Sebi nyankopon wonya alatani o enunti mumaya nyina no beyond mrani ade no nyintum preko pese ba bia nka o ma kura duru de nka atokuru do ejina nkwanta na so as a country we are on a crossroad where protecting our major resources and using it for judicious use for the general good of all no nka nyameduma kese pa o bank remosuma that is the biggest jihad
tem obi en pensika e birthday party
e no be say overnight me yeye
no be a birthday party e obisika e obisika
na then na fe fizi e wo na fe no anya birthday ana first when your birthday wako ayi alata no kanta pub no akwaji kokunsia obeye na sese na se ukonya isifu salifu 266 or UDS with the same name, the same program, the same index number, the same classroom. 266.
26 times.
Asem na twim. Hey! We a flashy birthday. Then Dr. Cash, I was here with some question.
Birthday na birthday kitwa.
Me say birthday si mani fi me video se me no kwasem
2023
gift one worry o se hwan sikapa dan fo no enti sikapa I said declaration there pa I come up papa ye nyina ye declare na moi me asemwa
birthday party
about
in your shot that was in 2020
brother yankopon when you free COVID the more ba your payers in going hunu hio nanso masa what are you talking about sometimes using for salifu easy for salifu birthday easy for salifu
but share composition of the birthday itself tells you it's a birthday na yankola birthday sorry also I can give you worry birthday na your birthday kitwa yankola birthday na birthday ni akama
enti mesemi nua na bi nsemu a ehu sei ba mayem prayer me say fi se mani bia yo wow na birthday ase plate edidi sokura ye sikakoko yawa nko a yawa plate na bi asem say ba na mu odu say ya the rush in making political commentaries in a home here. Sabi, kukura de wase wakusuku ibi kakra ye lawyer ni. You should understand when a matter that is pending investigation and potential prosecution, you do not make statements that preempt the activities of these institutions. Ye de home wa we na ye gina so de bi aya kan sam foforo. Rama has directed say full-scale investigation should go into the matter. Fourth estate the need aba. You say nkrofukuo bi de omde koma ayi for ne from say ora for no West African something almost de omde aba. The same NSS scandal. Abai any state institution so ebe your final investigation. Whoever is found culpable that boni bi akoso de di kan. The oma money cost say nsem money nti na obi awo de din de wo ma abone ne course no ye ntwe ne se kade bodam fo paka fani megina mrade nim na asotwe bia se na efata no me kura de hu hia because ampaso obi aye bone o mom ko NSA ho nyina no se ye Mustafa Yusuf o se ye minua wo ware o obi ani ho betimi akodo kwa biretu amedi adua kokoo aye chocolate okurum ha edom ko mfi ase a dokoro no ana omsa bedi aboyeka ye nokro doko mu birthday ni ade nyina se sika bi wo ba bi enkwaje mro man no retrieval policy na enyense na ho se de enya ode anofa e betima asaje ye jikura ni enya ni nyina betwe aso so to set that precedent
at least
and I believe at least a bema potential office holders in future say position is different from possession. Na ye do to dwuma ko bia no se so maya na eyo man ni nyina ene de yigidi atai wachi one slip is against all of us and then see e ma ho kwan e ma bibisa esi owura kisia jabe
yeah
wase nunua pani kenoforiata se afedie matu kwan indefinitely no we indefinitely brofunu afrim wama date based on the date no o man me boka akohwehwe someone who is fugitive obi o oji bum die na ono ama date so beba ni yense sika akohwehwe no bi ntino yama no sa opportunity no as a former member of Minister of State. Yeah. Se meno so no wa amade a and he's still wanted. And so I was young drop so Johnson so crowd to me here no. Now what for OTEC. Now they are two regional commander and a permanent and a father by their command special prosecutor. Until then, I believe it's a step in the right direction. It shows. So this man is not on a witch hunting spree. He's just interested in doing what is right.
But I mean, I'm a problem.
To
I'm
ascertain
for a very long time. Now go back to me.
Debbie.
Why?
For a very long time, Papa, Debbie, our baby suit TV so. Uncle Nam, and I'm me, dear, met me, restaurant, I'm a cock, and your mammy, your majuma, and I told you, I'm found who so. And you see, the office of the special prosecutor is somewhat under the office of the attorney general.
Yeah.
What do you be a Korea attorney general?
Yeah.
Or cause when you're interested, where they have report about a report or you know. I said there's not enough legal basis. Meanwhile, now special prosecutor across that we invite them microphone be based on the report. Attorney general in Africa. And clearly, the papa here said, and maybe a term now, but Sakesi be manokwa maning. This is a new government, new king, new law. A government under a leader, very tolerant. Your mama owns you quite that. She said, "Yeah, we are and number so." And I believe I don't know ma afedie. Ura kisi ya jabi enya hoden so ho. Odi ye na dwuma ese na efata. Na no am TMP for press conference. Mani anje. A former servant of the land. And institutions of the state feel say question be or no be ya no.
Yeah.
Intimity hey. No what I say me be ye student leader o KNUSC. Ko hwe nkrata ma fede bibi yi ntimi mra na bi krom do waso fo nyina se o monti ase ma en sanjura fo jiamu ne be de ha chichiri society no se de epe no enti let's condemn it in all uncertain terms. So once you avail yourself for the service of this nation no emre bi so na waso ye ho asembusa bi ho a ye frɛ wa don't let it seem like obi tata obi so no it's fine so okoko to bi to akazi ugoja no. But to come and use a political platform, I said, "Obi na said that meanwhile, kisia jabi nkura making." And you Muhammad na yi no, mo ana mo ko fan buy. Say wo ni trimu abobi wo ye adwuma ni ade afedie. The people who said they wanted to use the ANAS principle are now fighting ANAS. Na me dwen ho amentiase. Nti ye nyi sa de no free. Me kan mpenisi akeka mafuni akeka madam pa Dr. Cash. Me kan na no nkyerɛ sɛ wo ye NDC ni a. Ma trimunya o de se wona wa ban aba nti wo ye bibia ensem fata obi be defend no. And then we are all helping to build a solid system, a system where corruption will no longer be safe haven. Nti sekani for no etwa ha so.
All right.
We end this thing now want to tell niema ye said ye we abuga pele ani as bete no mo udi agura sa na be wie wa me Mahmoud Kaboy me metna waste me time and me defend no because it is not service to just the NDC. It is service to Mother Ghana first. O man ye ya and a party aka wo mu oni munipa don party no so ho beto mo na wo de wo kwadu fudie kwasai o man no na as me na me defend wa enye ye enti appointee bia. I believe in the kind of people John Mahama has appointed. I believe in their competence level. I believe in how omuye pay. Ya dem pa bota omachi. Nya me mo mu hunu mu sonko. Yokodro honhom. Na nim die na afa no.
That's it.
Na Ghana fan tuma pafra.
Thank you very much. Na me cow say Perfect Star Media Production. Onum any perfect grade publications and stationery. Aka bombium. Schools no no schools no yena kai first edition no of a perfect series basic school assessment competition no we a second edition was san e dia hihye subium na mprempren ayedin komo second edition no of a perfect series basic schools assessment contest no asan ashase bium we southern sector that is ye de ni chenkran buni mantemu a southern sector de no course audition no enso shase on the 17th of February 2025 ekosi 11th of March 2025 inti amamode anhye ne so schools na ye wo enkran buni mantem no auditions no ebe shase on the 17th of February ekosi on the 11th of March enti yamma de ane enhye nso na northern sector nso Kumasi hadie no eno nso ebe shase na hye nso osi school bia opese oka competition no ho no bomodia pick your forms bomodia pick your forms 10 enkanka pa ne schools a mo wo enkran no momodia pick your forms no ntem ansana Kumasi de no enso ahyase inti schools a wo Kumasi ha epese ye ho gimu nyina ene ye wo enkran buni mantem epese ye ho agye perfect series books perfect series basic schools assessment competition no ye mamadian Dwabrem said first edition koye no schools ni bi wo ho amse da bi ye position ye di ye ntiase this is the chance you have we approve school no right say the ye chemu ni nyina no ekoyie alongside memory fit say obema on saka perfect series wonum books no ebi say de bia me catch say books no usua ni yi a ema okoyie so what yase ntina de bia me ka say o kenkan a ema okonkan na se ubo uti say ewa bra wa kan perfect series wonum books na Jack there's no way what you say obi antumi yi wonhwe hoda competition ni mu ntina ya de bia me tenase ya me kanfo books no ma no because Ghana Education Service agiatum and naka enso approve books no inti a free nursery 1 ekosi JHS books ni nyina available inti a free English language ubenya bi our world our people history of Ghana RME computing Emma KG1 kosi basic 6 creative art science and maths ho after preschool no social no say nursery 1 ekosi KG2 numeracy hobby language and literacy our world our people creative art phonics computing coloring any writing for preschool ni nyina obenye bi JHS for books so de egum chaw mo say de bia me ka say say oboabo amofra no mo ma mock exam terminal exam ana mock Shannon some supply examination questions ni nyina books ni bi ho a wo mo eton into Dwabrem Kumasi na upebie tu akwakoton upebie edi akwakogu school num bookshop ni ade a Dwabrem dru Kumasi a for ni cha bosontwe kwan so udu bro no efro ho aputoja ubogura station ho a hwe onsa benkum so ana udu station ho hwe onsa benkum so obonsa brusan kese bisi ho ya cho anim Star Plus TV ho no ma ena onsa ebeka perfect series wonu books no ebi ewo ana se udun kran so a danso man first stop anti bomodin pa na opese oni wonum edin common so a from 0243 299 938 0243 299 938 and 0540 465 0540 755 Shanisa mofrana dachi ewo enwomanum ti bomodin na tobi momo na omuntumi kenkan konkan why autism consultancy services samin kai say yenuma ye bomodia aboabo nyoma kakra no na yetumi akopie Dubai memu na yetumi akwakoye adwuma ni bi no hyano say adwuma no motor riding to for motor riders dia akọ na general helpers general helpers na je say adwuma bia bomodin na Dwabrem bi na beboa na general helpers ni nyina be gina interview no okwa dia wobekwa akwaka ye bisawa anu yi a odebema ena bema mo hu say adwuma we ena wope abrafron aye ready ya omoba busumi edi animu no nti interview date no first and second match mo amon gran no first and second match malam bawe bia ya freho julicat nti se ufri Kumasi ya na pese ode wani kire ho na okotra lock ho nso a kai se usi VIP ho na udu VIP station na usi a cross kwan na obeti se ye pai kasoa malam awosh obeti se ye pai ya fa malam bawe ka na kachrom se ubesi ewo julicat na ho na fitafo no ode ka so ubesi fitafo fitakesie mu a ho umesi ho no julicat no ewo umesi na onso watumi ede ho akogimbi that is first and second match and afudu Kumasi hanso a on the 3rd 4th any 5th of March 3rd 4th 5th of March na watu Dwabrem ewo Kumasi ha na bekoso ewa atonsu esreso Ophelia Junction ehwa na autism consultancy services for ewo wonu ma di kan di omuji mu de omodi kan ko omodi kan ko no ma sha adwuma se nti bomodin ye nka se tua bibi wa kotua da bi on saka visa bibia ye ready wi a ansana omatumi agye usika no aha na omo nka se betua we oya beka se obi ne wadi agro bi dabi enya ne sa aha nti bomodin a omemo obeye medicals aye bibia wie na omagye usika e wa bra visa na aye yiredi aha na fe omatumi gye ne nyina mu adi amawo na mom se no se abrofo no ebeba date am di amawo no na omaba ba ye interview no nti bomodin afo oni kire kumase atonsu eye sreso Ophelia Junction honoma ana wonum ewo oni autism consultancy services enin komo ewo 0558 511992 0558 511992 ana 0558 332223 0558 332223 na wetumi ene wonum edi enkomo the Marvels event ena de bia me kanfo wonum de ma wo se jumedi bi esiwu na so on say ya ifro decoration na person meye ma yes decoration and as a birthday decoration the Marvels event wo ho obeya ma kama jumedi bi wa sadia opese akono no otena se planet chichire pono na asane o chichire pono na asane o chichire pono na asane emane sane biom ewabra the Marvels event ewo ho omo ye event planner omo hwani nyina dia ma omo san be coordinate dia ma yemfa we nko ha yemfa exchange we nko ante bo atwa fio yemfa mra event center ho yemma modian omo ye ni nyina dia ma what is here the Marvels event no omo di om hujima event na eye so beautiful ohun ha titutumrika for any channel manje station ho na only the Marvels event ni nkomo ana obetumi afre omo ewo ba bibia wo bia ewo 0245628485 0245628485 and 0539 926464 0539 926464 na wetumi any the Marvels edin komo H International Semen Council say kabia obede obia wadan no atwene asu agun so a wonfi wo no H International ho ya ombedan kanu enyina adiama ebia na kanu koranya Ghana ha na wo ebia na wo amanone H International ho omo begina mra kwan so na wonu matumi adan kanu adiama ebia na insurance company bi na said ye kono usika bia kodi wonu ho oh please next week we will speak to our lawyers obwa speaking lawyers lawyers no momodi an hwem first kan ma eche wo ho aya kwantu mu nsam obi age usika so de obetu kwan na nso besi ne passport nkwan fa wani hu na kantu wa hwe visa ne said tie wakoto asase no oh free next week obetu asa adwuma se okoya obi atu foundation dadada akoye nsempii eche wo ho omedi akire aya busuama nso ana asase ho manso ana sa oni obi aka musika bom se mu de business na business se anyin sika na hyase e ba mfaso na hyase e ba kama afi ko mfa so ma wa ehunua wayifum bomodea fakoda H International na wonum ehwe so emfama bowro mu kumase ha omo amedia runabout ya ben asafo VIP bus terminal no ana se mencha se ma mesa wa plaza first floor on sabeka H International ewo ho oni H ni nkomo 0544 141688 0544141688 and 0266 717101 0266 717101 na wetumi ene wonum edi enkomo kama yanko abapamo Ghana's biggest online shop for quality product sabe ya oni wonum kita odie ne bewie payonti me pacha obomodin a ubehia abapamo app no iti furniture play store and as app store and obetu abarum ewo www.abapamo.com eya simple kra uborum ho download the app na ubetumi ni abapamo fo edi nkomo ewo app no so na bibibia ohia bia no oni omdi nkomo ubetumi a shopping no ewo app no so oye shopping no app no so baby a wo bia no ometumi adia bro within 24 hours no me deliver adia amount delivery no so a free ebia wotie mi wopese ogba na ekọ honso hye no so onsabe come ewo tafo 3 miles omo ne se kaseka park no edi animhwe say electronics and as appliances and opera ubenya ni nyina bi ewo abapamo into omo phones wo ho omo laptops omo fan no so omo ceiling fan omo standing fan omo wall fan ewo ho ope TV so a flat screen plasma ni nyina bi ewo ho air conditions and opera ni nyina bi ewo abapa more ejade ni oma na opera ni nyina bi ho ema bags ema shoes ema ntade ne mema suit shoes na ubenya bi ewo ho within 24 hours no me deliver ni oma adi amount omemu ha babia wo bia no within 24 hours no mo de aba delivery no so mo de ba ɛyɛ free within 24 hours na on saka ubowrem wo ho na opeso tua ne man so kakra abapase obesom obeso tua na amono mu han so a obesom na kai se weekend no enche ebeba obehia live band bi ɛwɔ ɛye nase ɛwɔ ifro nase crusade no a kai se ɛyɛ Hepa Plus live band Hepa Plus live band ombehwe aye ni nyina ma kama Donima Steel Complex Limited onim say bana dance ni oma papa ni nyina Donima na ewo an chance ya de board dan so type bia opebia ope tropical long span roofing sheet type with strips IBR and as step tar ubenya bi and also color bia opebia no ubenya tropical alozing any galvanized standard size sheet dia ya kaso ene dia yen kaso ebi Donima ho roller shutter gate system any automatic garage doors yedisi fie shops offices warehouse any other purposes enim to say container ni ade ni nyina ubenya bi tropical nails AK Carpenter's Choice and that papa carpenter for the adwuma ema wonum ho tom no papa efiri ni nkumam kona kesiem no Donima e obi ho binding wire ni iron rods ni nyina e Donima Steel Complex Limited. Social Boss Paper Products Limited. I said Donima, your sister company no. Yani your Boss Paper toilet tissues no. You extra soft and extra strong. Aye come papa. It went no nom into ya na money pen use pa. Bosum ne say no money na. Eno it's as a bois a man papa. Aye very hygienic. Aye. Ya no man so full afo. Se utun watua ana utua no watu ni nyina kwa watu tumika. Your head office Ewasaf Wife Junction. The Bengana Revenue Authority Udu Tamalisu Kanvili ya Benke David Junction no and Ankranso Kantaman to ya Ben GCB Bank Techiman when Chikwan so contain na neya dongba chifi and still yo ho Fredonima I was 0244 126625 0244 126625 and 0540 101555 Donima Dini Yabwa Yabekasi home of tropical product meant nasi MOB nkotona duani bi nchichire ne baby emfam be bo de bi da emanisi ohwa na obi akoto aduane bi de abesi table so se ja nkofo no omo ne de no oboa wonso fo ani kire Olus kitchen ho Olus kitchen ye aduane mawa obehu say yes wadi say Philippa Olus kitchen woye plain rice woye jollof rice bankuni tilapia catfish wo hobi catfish papa ebi ho and after osan noodles and so into any special event and as a corporate lunch and am pesa mokwa momodi afo ani che Olus kitchen na bibia nya come from ma and as say for engagement birthday party bedding to and as say ye Olus kitchen e wo ho sa opeduane kakra bi opani bebre nso a Olus kitchen wo ho obe deliver ni nyina ade amamo fo ani kira so ase ha ya oban azia so dan no and obetu afre Olus kitchen was 0244 701675 0244 701675 and 0595 999 227 0595 999 227 na what to me any Olus kitchen edi enkomo Ayiko Herbal Center and omodi Ayiko Herbal Bread where herbal bread ayaresa pan no pan we na meka say o stomach ulcer kra obetumi adi oyobi a to mpaso a untumi nantem o brepa ansa na wada oyobi a siche yade tetew ana mojamruso etetew oni mobi a wadwodwo ana e ka sancha na wurafi ente hye wa tetew pa ntu homi ate he fi wa kire sa o ta bowa ene pa no e wo se wudi eye Ayiko Herbal Bread no ayaresa pa no no ena ebeboa wo esan se cocoa wom cinnamon powder wom garlic wom bi ataji wom ena prekese ena de aye pa no ti pa no we no dia jack ekoyie pa tobi egufie emofra no omutai di breakfast ansa na omakonde me pa chew eye abomodin a na mo ma yaresa pa no ni bi eno ena ebeboa wo no pa onya yaresa pa no ni bi mo a bibia be kama pa edi amao ebu akwase passe besiase kwan so obetumi afre 0541 173658 0541 173658 ana saudi wani che OTEC FM anim ha ugbawura OTEC FM yard nim wono sister Portia eho ugbawura ma container no ewo nsani faso wono sister Portia eho anti bomodin pa na fo ni che sister Portia obenya pa no ni biato ana sa udu kejetia eye ebu akwa station sister Suzy so a station ho ana obetu afre sister Suzy ewo 0246 041423 0246 041423 Ayiko Herbal Bread ayaresa pa no di na nya ayaresa na bibia be kama pa adi ama Mahmood
Dr. Cash
yeah quickly your final comment ni
enko ade shede na me de to mpenimfo a wo mo ewo ye from some Closac yɛdwumafoɔ mu wɔ local government ahwɛ civil and local government mpanimfoɔ ɛwɔ ɔmo internet strike action a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ nokwasɛm ni I've listened to their argument na asɛ twitwuma nso kakra the mesre paa ne sɛ tie nyinaa gye tum sɛ nipa a wɔsɛ ɔkɔ birth and death registry na ɔkɔ registrar no mampanin no based on section 236
alright
and I'm random man kwan so power nipa no dia then President Mahama has done so.
Okay.
Now see nyinaa gye tum sɛ based on that section ɔsɛ nipa no wɔ nimdie bi ɔwɔ suahunu bi na otumi di yɛ adwuma no a I think say Mr. Adumbotwe has those because I've never heard them criticize the competence. They only claim say we're politically exposed. Kuma, Obi are politically exposed as far as that position is an appointing position. Timesromo, we more so nuru say yebeja ye adwuma to ho na ya ye o ye kire.
Matias here.
Banasa say na ye ya to ye adwuma no ase. We can use other means rather than strike action because this is not too much of an issue. And strike action.
All right. May I say, Alaji?
Cash. Even though Antiman discussed the revocation of appointments, a message His Excellency say.
Set Nana BSU are my own.
Maybe I don't even want to go there. The message His Excellency say, auditing of the appointment. Kronfwa. Ya former juma almost say fata say former juma ya mentino
ya mom to juma
ya mon say fata no ya mom kwa samba bru
and until na ekaje say on recent decision to sack new teachers no onya teachers na mo ye young
kan so omu ina so ya Ghana for ya fa woni pacha mo mo me magana ya say emre bia no ebi mi ya Ghana for ebi mi ya Ghana for
omu nyina so ye hia o
ye hia say betima proper auditing of that na hu say ebia krofo bi wa na omu say they are not qualified, don't have enough document also more qualifiers are now.
All right.
You can take them off, but they are also more qualified. Name more message excellency. Now that in the parliament, now was strong or absolute majority, no, one enacted law about preventing that appointment post elections, in our transitional act. Edited 3 months before election. More beer any appointment. You save the situation. This idea, the NC was never said to be. Now, I go to
yeah, we mean far. Onim say na is a Mills, is a Mills, Mrs. Mills, and then a birthday. Ejako Fabra na oche, and then a birthday. Mrs. Catherine Araba Achineba Andrews Mills.
For 14 years. For 14 years they've been together.
Wow, 14 years. Yes. And then a birthday. No one for Papa.
Yeah, exactly.
Very beautiful woman. Na onim. The other count or say life with you is an adventure full of good memories, love and laughter. Or say, no. Or say, hey, challenge nyama of our trade. Na baba could be or say your role as a field marshal into bracket wife and a mother is awesome. Happy birthday to you, my forever beautiful Catherine Araba Achineba Andrews. Aye, Mrs. Mills, no. It's a Mills. Hey, it's a Mills. Only our vibes are.
Our vibes.
Hey, what for? Usi munyan. So nim tricks ni na. Inti happy birthday to you, Mrs. Obadi Yankopon shira oma nkwatenten na mfosi kanka ho. Na bibia so nya fine. Na nkola no feel better. What you say happy birthday to you. Mahmoud Oze.
Enche mafaka no makochia no.
Okay.
Aye owura NS ya okumi. Akwatia MP enche kura no konsa wam.
Oh.
I said the court are convicting. Is a police for crime.
Some mkoche no muka zonko. Awie kra makasa it can tantamount to jail term.
6 months. Yes. Kai. And you said me court me cop insa woma kwasra no.
It's tantamount to court action.
Don't hold yourself as an
jail term.
Tintin house you in.
They no almost swearing in speaker kai.
Yes.
But still he sat.
Yes. And now about parliament.
I
need 30 seconds.
No, that was after or consulting minority leadership. No, and now the PA because me unsa no name mama part e kasa
e parliament akwatiafo you're rightfully elected MP obey adwuma we dey
me da say okay
sa someone kasa substantive matter no ho
o dey me jawan sama meka all right okay yakwe me for happy birthday wish we Emma Seed of Abu Boatin aka Kofi Case and your birthday happy birthday to you Seed of a birthday wish coming from Spices. Also enjoy your day, Striker. Happy birthday to you once again. We so enkoma Thomas Arthur. Atosu S line and our war and wahuda. Young chap, happy birthday to you. Charlie, you have a bright future. What? Bibi come on. Birthday wish we free Abedi Maestro of Coca-Cola on Evans JC Kappa of OTEC FM. I'm so happy birthday. All right, okay. We soon come up Priscilla Nyako. Oh yeah, public health nurse. Baby, any government hospital. And happy birthday to you, Priscilla. A birthday wish coming from Frank Apia. Our Barikesi SHS. Oni Akonoba Opoku Nyako. I'm so happy birthday, Priscilla. May the Lord answer all your secret prayers. May He prepare you for a greater exploit. Happy birthday to you. We should enkoma Ariana Adepa Sapon of Rock of Ages Montessori School. And Wawoda. May the Lord bless you so much. A birthday wish coming from your mom, Sergeant Abigail Opoku Fofie of Brofo Edu Station. And you're bushing in Obia Soma. Happy birthday. We should come Madame Juliana Amafusua. And of course, you look so beautiful. May your days on earth look as you look. Beautiful, well prepared. Sikasumrem, why? Charlie, live life to your fullest. Why? Na bibia sunya fine farmer. On fe. Oba de nyankopon hira. Bibia don sabeka bia sunya hira. Happy birthday to you. Na birthday wish we free wa yonko ho. Miss Comfort or say. Also am happy birthday. Nyamishra. Na me so me pon. Okay, meaning the cash. Me producers a bomb chidom kama. Meaning so Jebrado for your busy schedule.